Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I am live. You get my screens in the right spot. Let's see. Who do we have in the chat? We've got the Ghost, True Carcosa, Miafu, Hermos, Lauren in Wasteland, Louise, Mr. Three Papas, Student, Asgul, Zimaramu, Steve. Let's see here. Bubba Ray. And did I say Louise already? I'll say it again. Hello, Louise. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are live. Time for the last go round for this. I mean, the character's not going away. This is my melee character, but we will be starting a new character on Friday. So what do we have here? I could do this. Nobody else joins. That's fine. Rakdos Rover, Psycho Boy. Hello, hello. Samurai. Hello, hello. Yeah, so today the plan, I'm going to do events. This character needs legendary modules, so I'm doing, and no matter what the event is, I'm doing it. And yeah, other than that, my plan is just to wander the roads, and any random encounters I can find, I will just kill them. Unless it is the rare, like the super rare baby sloth one. Baby mega sloth, which is kind of contradictory, but yeah. So that's the plan. And Hermos. I don't think I said Hermos. Hello, Hermos. I don't think I said your name, but I did see you when you posted Happy Pizza Monday, so I missed you. Sorry about that. Angel, hello, hello. Spent an hour hunting spooky, got 2. Yeah, I'm not so much of a... I decided I didn't want to do that again today. I did it. Oh, look at that. Actually. There's 2 right here. All right, that's cool. That's nice. So I spent 30 seconds hunting spookies and I got 2, so that's pretty good. How about that? Drinks, hello, hello. Baby mega sloths, no. It's such a rare encounter. I've encountered it 1 time in all of my many hours of play. I don't really want to, let's see, I only need to keep a couple alive, so I'm just gonna focus on these 2. There's no way I'm gonna be able to keep everything. I mean, I could, I guess. I could just run around like a crazy person, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep these 2 and settle for that. I didn't expect you to be well, that's true, but I did see you, and I remember seeing you before the stream, and I'm like, oh, he's here already. Cool, he's early. And then, of course, then when it started, I just forgot. Short-term memory and all that, I think this needs to be repaired again. So yeah, if I just bounce back between these 2 things, I should be, oh no, not that one. Oh no, that one's in good shape. It's the inside that's gonna need to be fixed here momentarily. I'm assuming it's just 2, right? I don't need to have all things. As long as I have 1 up, I'm in good shape. Discordant forces. It's a lot more exciting this way instead of having some person up on the roof doing carpet bombing the area. At least I can get some hits in. Because levels are a thing I want too. I want perk coins. Yeah, I want perk coins. Got some plans for this character, but I need more legendary stuff. Caesar Wizard, hello, hello. Spooky, they show up, exactly, yes. Needing to have your candy bowl used sucks if your camp is out of the way. That's true. That is true. I mean, that's one of the reasons I hate this challenge, because it relies on other people doing a thing. And I just hate that. That's why I haven't done it. The only reason I put a spooky bowl out was just to help people, if they needed a thing to trick or treat, I put it there. Other than that, I'm just not bothering with it. And I've been happier for it, I will tell you. I mean, yeah, I don't like that they've put score attached to the hunting stuff, but whatever. I've done a few bit of spooky hunting, and it's just, yeah. It is what it is. It's not my favorite event. Jetpack and Marsupio work well for keeping all 4 repaired. Oh, yeah, I just don't want to do that level of running around. As long as I can complete the event, that's really what I care about. 2 of your nephews are born in October. One turned 12 2 Saturdays ago. The other one is turning 14 in 2 days. Oh, my niece turned 16 yesterday. Getting her driver's license today, since the DMV not open on weekends. So that's pretty exciting for her. Let's fix this. All these obstacles make VATS melee kind of a chore at times. All right, I think we're in good shape. Oh, somebody else must be here because somebody's repairing those. I hear gunfire. Not being able to see markers for other players. Ugh. I hope that gets fixed sooner rather than later, because it kind of is. I did a daily op today. I joined a random team, did a daily op, and at one point I was attacking one of my teammates because I thought they were an NPC. So I'm like, why won't they take damage? Oh, they're on my team. All right, never mind. Sorry, I promise I know what I'm doing. Been doing 2 of your nephews are Halloween babies. 3rd nephew is born. Yeah, my birthday's in October, and so is my dad's. So I do like, and my brother-in-law's birthday is in October as well. So it's a month full of things, and my sister's wedding anniversary is in October as well. So yeah, lots of. It's a very busy month for me. Been doing Spooky on private server at Morgantown, Charleston. It's worked out. Nice. Kids knocked PS5 off Entertainment Center. HDMI port broken. Ah, kill them. Kids ruin everything. Hey, Brian, welcome. What do I think of Windows Copilot? I've never used it. That's the AI one, right? Is that what it is? It's like an AI something or other? I've never used it, so I know nothing about it. I have no opinion at all. Hey, Poppy, welcome, welcome. Wish you were born in October, but unfortunately you were born in April. All right. Could be worse. It could be, oh, there's another, see? Attacking a player, because no player marker, and I just see something moving. Look at this. Oh, it's not a spooky. It's just a ghoul. Copilot is only needed in the plane. I mean, I have that right? I mean, it's the AI thing, the Windows AI. If it's not that, then yeah, I don't even know what it is. But yeah, I've never used it. So I know nothing, and I've heard nothing actually.
Follow my voice. Listen to my meditations.
I'm listening. My cord is getting in the way, and happens sometimes. There we go. All right, we got all 4 going. Nice. Dug out the old PS4 Pro to play. For now, it's rough. Oh, I'm sure if you're used to PS5 and now you have to go to PS4, I'm sure it's a bit of a thing. I mean, if this PC stopped working, I had to go back to my old one. It would be, yeah, I wouldn't be thrilled. I'm assuming it'll boot. I don't know. I haven't booted it. It should. I mean, it's missing a secondary drive, but the operating system's still there, so in theory, I could still use it. Definitely wouldn't stream as well as this one, though.
Believe in yourself.
Copilot is now, it's mandatory? Oh, really? All right.
Others like you.
If you have any soldering skills, repairing the HDMI port is manageable, but if you have warranty, use that. Yeah, probably I would think, well, I don't know if warranty's gonna fix I don't know if warranty's gonna fix dropping it on the floor. Yeah. I mean, I guess you don't have to tell them, but yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's probably just something loose, right? Like falling, jarred it loose. So yeah, soldering is probably a pretty simple thing if you have those skills. If your game platform is broke, you need to reboot the kid that broke it. Search for bare bones Windows install, strips out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of mandatory nonsense in Windows. It's like Windows has turned into the most bloated thing, and I'm not a fan, I gotta say. It's like more bloated, and also it hides more stuff from the user, so. Jeez, I'm just going through, I'm gonna use up all my steel here. But what else are you gonna use? I mean, you could use the dominant thing and make life easy, or you can go and be stubborn and do something like Linux, or I don't know. What else would you use besides Linux? I mean, I guess then you go to like Mac, like Apple. Ugh. I mean, that's unfortunate thing with Windows. It just makes life easier if you go with it. Even if it's frustrating, it's still easier than the alternatives. Took it to Geek Squad. All right. I mean, I wouldn't think it would be that big of a fix. If they can identify the problem quickly, it shouldn't cost very much money to fix, I wouldn't think. But what do I know? Use all your steel, you can repair it another 32 million times. Well, this character doesn't, I don't actually have any idea. I'm sure I have enough steel to make it through the event. Okay, that's the one in front of me, not the one across the room. Thank you. I like melee VATs, but it's like more frustrating than ranged VATs at times. Try to get good chords with the metal that does not crush or chew. Well, probably I'm guessing what happened is there was probably something that was loose, and dropping it made it, made the looseness, yeah. Completely did it in. Be my guess. 2.4H2 if Copilot removed, File Explorer breaks. Oh, great. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, this is like the the latest Windows 11 update. 24H2. Been hearing a lot about that just because of, AMD processors and, working weird without the latest version. Doc used to love to chew cords, I'm sure. Probably still does love it. Speaking of steel, is Bethesda still planning on changing weapon drops? I haven't heard anything different. Last thing I've heard is they will instead of dropping the weapon, the enemies will drop like the crafting components. And they also have a 25% chance to drop a weapon as well. So like it's not eliminated, but as far as I know, that's still the plan. But I don't, they haven't said anything since that. So there's no new information. Let's see, I don't care about that. That's one I'll take. And overeaters, of course. There's drinks, welcome. Welcome to the team. Do that and... let's go out and do some wandering. Wonder when Bethesda will fix the Halloween challenge bug? What bug is that? Easiest hub to solo is the side one, a single entrance and easy to defend. You never have to fix it. Okay. I like the interior one. And the reason I like the interior one is just because the people who are on the roof with their auto grenade launchers can't get in the inside. So that's why I use it. Because of that. I mean, it's not, it's not any easier or whatever, but that's why I go inside most of the time, is because of that. It gets away from that nonsense. All right. What road should I start on? Anyone care? Let's see. I mean, I could cover a lot. I don't really care. Let's start. I mean, I could have actually started from there. And just in fact, let's do that. Let's just wherever the event takes us, we'll just wander the road from the event. How about that? Hey, Benji, welcome. In March? What's in March? I missed that. Oh, when they'll fix the Halloween challenge bug. Well, you need 7 modules for the 3rd powered mod. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm working on a set of, let's do this direction. I'm working on a set of Brotherhood Recon armor for this character. And unfortunately, so I rolled, 5 random pieces. And I got 0 stars. So out of, 15 stars there, I got 0 that are actually ones I'm looking for. So I'm having to basically replace all of the stars. And so I'm working on the first star right now. I crafted 3 overeaters and I ran out of modules. So I have 2 overeaters pieces to craft, and then I'll start working on star number 2. Having bad luck with the RNG for treat bags. The odds have not been in your favor. The odds are never in my favor. I'm looking for the road here, and I'm not being very successful. Although maybe it's not a road, maybe it's just a path. All right, so like right here, this should be it. Ah, here we are. This looks like a dirt something. Okay, here we go. Here's the road. Complete trick or treat, give out candy challenge. It should be 1 of 2, but it's still 0. Oh, that. Yeah, what I've heard on that is that it'll just auto do its thing. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is a little disturbing that that's not displaying correctly, but I don't know. Let's do 2. Don't worry about the 3rd. Mean in terms of stars or what? Did you do the whistle and hand gesture? Oh, Poppy. Okay. Oh, the whistle and hand. Like, you whistle and have him come here. Johnny's got something going on. I don't know what, but something. Let's see here. I don't know what we're going to find on these roads. I heard some. Oh, I think it's the electric line. It's the power line that I'm hearing. So we're just going to wander. Oh, there's a moth. Okay, there's a Mothman. Somewhere. Maybe. All right, and he's okay. And okay, that's awesome. You can't reach him. Where the hell did he go? Jeez, okay. You can't reach. Okay, is he there? What is happening? Okay, he's bugging out. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right. There we go. That's jeez, okay. That was a lot. That's very dramatic. How about that? Let's see here. Once you complete week 2 of the event, it will show 1 of 2 when you finish week 2 of 1 item, and then 2 of 2 when you finish week 2 of the 2nd item. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, the treat bags with so many duplicates. Does it complete for us? Bethesda should give everyone the Mothman eye wall. Yes, even those of us that haven't bothered with any of the challenges. Let's see. Hey, Lex, welcome. Start a new character. Way harder to get legendaries. Used to be able to go shopping at player camps, but prices are overpriced now. Sucks to be a newbie. Oh, you mean in terms of buying legendary, gearing yourself up from player camps? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Not a random encounter, but whatever. Yeah, so I was actually thinking about the new character. Remember to nuke that like. Thank you very much, Lex. I appreciate that. And subscribe, yes. Yeah, it was funny. Over the weekend, I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subscribers. So that was kind of a fun number to hit. Didn't stay there, but that's where it was for a moment. Hey, Arena, welcome. Legendaries are rather expensive now at vendors. That makes sense. Especially desirable ones, and why would you buy undesirable ones unless it's for script? Saw a script for 6K per star? Yowza, that's a lot. that's a little bit much. I mean, the value of like actual script is nothing. Right? I mean, because it's so easy to get script. So I would think the value of a script piece would be worse, but the value of desirable pieces would go up. Is there a road down? So I came from over there, right? So I'm going down this way. I think, is that the, oh, that's the ammo dump or the ammo factory, whatever. People are jacking up prices, which she makes no sense. Well, I mean, the thing is, it has weight in the stash, so eventually you could, I mean, you can only charge so much before your stash starts to stuffer. Would imagine it will come back down later, though. I would think so. Making mutation serums are more expensive to make than legendary box mods, yet they're still cheaper than legendaries. Yeah, they're probably easier to sell too, though. I mean, if you want to earn a lot of caps, just stock mutation serums for like 200 apiece, and you will have no problem. Looks like I've got something, just some animals here, just some dogs. I think that's all of them. That's all of them. Understanding is that pricing is not based on modules, so 500 per module is a good deal. Oh, it's now based on modules or not? Seen a video that said unlimited spooky bags, click fast. It just said do lie in the sand every time. Good old clickbait. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's not really any magic to it. I mean, you want to do any event that spawns scorched outside, like line in the sand, collision course, and scorched earth. They will all spawn scorched outside, so those are all good events to do. For the spookies. Other than that, yeah, just go to where they are has to be exterior locations. So yeah. Farm all freaking day. Yeah, that's about the only thing, unlimited ones. So I'm thinking of the new character, and in terms of legendaries, because it's kind of tough. Like if I want to learn legendary mods, scrapping as a new player is kind of tough because you're not going to know any regular mods on things. And so, say I get a legendary pipe gun, if I scrap it, I'm probably going to learn a pipe mod rather than a legendary mod. And yeah, so I have to kind of think of that strategy. I think what I'll do is I'll scrap things that, if it's a desirable effect, number one, I will scrap things that I can't learn from. So like power armor, for example, right? Like if it's a power armor piece or a covert or a scout piece, you can't learn mods by scrapping those things, or a bow. That's another thing. So some things where you know, it's going to be interesting. Oh, wow. Eating good. Hello. I've had no luck with Scorched. I've had a few here and there, but for the most part, no. Scorched Earth hasn't been doing much for me lately, but I've had luck with it in the past, just not this go round. Server hopping at Helvetia was a glitch. PMP. Oh, by kill everything in Helvetia and server hopping, and then they say that's a glitch? All right, sure. See, some people sell mutations for 250 caps, and other times someone's selling a bloody legendary box for almost max caps. Click the link. It just redirects to the site that nothing maybe has to be entered on desktop. What link? What link are we talking about? I don't see a reference. Raider rep still working? Yeah, I'm still getting Raider rep. I'm this character. I think my Raider rep is. Yeah, I'm still not maxed out on Raider rep, which is kind of funny. I just haven't bothered. So Moonshine Jamboree is about the only way I get it. Some mutation terms at 250. Feel that's reasonable. I think that's a reasonable price. I mean, when I'm starting a new character, and sometimes I want to buy them just because that's the way I want to do it. I set a limit, like for me, it's between 200 and 500. Like 500 is my upper limit. I won't pay more than that. But even 500, I don't think is bad when you consider how much it costs to buy the recipe. I think 500 is actually a good deal. I mean, if you go to the White Spring Bunker and buy it in the Science Wing, they're like 3,000 or something. So, I mean, it's still, even 500, which some people think is too much. I actually don't. I mean, I wouldn't charge that, but I have no problem with other people doing that, so. Helvetia, the power plant by Charleston, Morgantown Airport, Camden Park. Yep. All good places. Keep forgetting. Oh, Tunnel of Love. Let's do... I think I'm going to put a tent down right here. We're just going to continue on. Oh, that's what I could do. I could actually go to the Free States bunker. I'm going to... Yeah, while I'm doing this, I mean, I'm not going to do it right this minute, but... I think I'll do that. Since I'm going to walk right by there, I'll go to the Free States bunker and just do that quest as I'm going. Or at least start it. Been selling Bloody Mod for 8K. Even that takes a while to sell. Can't imagine max cap. No. No. Oh, we're talking about redeeming a code. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thought legendary and non-legendary mods were on different scrap lists, so your chance to learn a legendary mod is still 1%. It is. Your chance to learn a legendary... Well, it's 1%, but it's only... But if you learn a regular mod first, because they're all part of the same list. So if you learn a regular mod, it stops learning. So you can't learn a regular mod and a legendary mod on the same thing. So it all goes into one big pot, and if you learn... Whatever you learn first, it just stops trying to learn things. So if you're scrapping things and you don't know any like regular mods for that thing and the mods can be learned by scrapping, probably don't want to scrap that to try and learn legendary mods because your chances of it go down. Everyone sold unyielding for cheap before the patch. Now they are scrapped. How's my effects doing here? Whoops. I think I should be good. I have like another 12 minutes, although my water is not good. Let's do some dog food. There we go. Going to get 150 Scorch today, then add those bags to the 155 party packs. There you go. No wonder you can't move. Hey, Andy, welcome. When are you going to open so much stuff? The entire server is over encumbered. Yes. Boom. All right. Let's... Oh. It's so dark inside. I do not like the new lighting. It's too dark. I don't like it. Give us a control. 40 stable cobalt flux for 5,000. So what's that, like 200 a piece, right? I think that used to be kind of a typical price. Venomous, hello. My thoughts are what's happening is on the test server and people are taking it way too seriously. People are freaking out over something that's on the test server. It's still in the testing phases. So my thoughts are, unless it comes to live, it's a non-event, is my thoughts on it. People are losing their heads over something that is being tested. I mean, that's the thing. It is being tested, and it's possible it's not even acting as intended for the test. So, yeah. And a lot of comments I'm seeing are for people who have not actually even tried it out. They're just reading the patch notes, or even hearing it third hand from someone who made a YouTube video or whatever, and they're just losing their minds over it. So I think it's not a thing. It's Panda, hello. Stop by and drop a like. Thank you very much. Have a good day. I appreciate that. Let's see. Let's do instructions. Isn't the first one somewhere? Don't pay more than 150 per flux. All right. I mean, I've never bought flux, so it's not a thing that I use much. Repair the tracks. I'm looking for. There we go. Got your Enclave plasma rifle set up right. All you need now is 1 2-star, then you'll be okay, cool. So you're close. You just need to do all the legendary stuff. Well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, all it is they're just testing. I mean, people forget. I mean, PTS stands for, I mean, the T in PTS stands for test. And there's been lots of stuff that's been tested on that server that never makes it to live. And for people to go, oh, it's a nerf, they want to ruin VATS, they want to, you don't know. You don't even know if it's, I mean, it was done on a Friday and nobody works on the weekend and we don't even know if that was the intended thing and whatever. Like, to me, it's nothing. It's a non-event at the moment is what it is. Said nuke grenade was nerfed, but it's better now. Well, that's, oh yeah. Hey, Vinicus, welcome. Hearing things fourth hand, only think dumber than YouTube content wonks is those people that comment on the... Well, I even saw that. So I did see a comment from somebody who said, I saw a video from a YouTuber who's gonna quit. You guys don't realize how serious this stuff is that you're doing. You're gonna hurt the game. I'm like, okay, so if some YouTube person said they're gonna quit the game because of that, then let them. Let them quit the game. Good riddance. Don't come back. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. I mean... So I did play around with it a little bit. Hey Pablo, welcome. Chili, hello to Chili. Yesterday you learned explosive mod. Oh, nice. Odds of learning that mod? Well, it's, no, every mod is a 1%. So when you scrap a thing, it's a 1% chance to learn any of the legendary effects on that item. All right, I'm coming. It's like the only reason I was hitting him is because I was getting staggered and I wanted to get away, but this scythe is not my favorite. Not my favorite weapon. There we go.
So many beautiful parts.
Where you live, it was done on Friday means the work was rushed. Well, but that's when they do their updates. I mean, they do their updates on, I mean, I think the reason they do it on Fridays for the most part on the PDS, it gives people the weekend to play with it. So they upload it on Friday, give people time to play with it, make their comments, and then they can, you know, read the, you know, whatever, the comments, the feedback when they get back. So, I mean, that's kind of what I think it goes. And I think that's good. I mean, because more people can play on weekends than not. So why people threaten that? Oh, I don't know. Basically, Hermos, what they've done is if you have, like, for headshots and stuff, they've made it so that your VATS hit chance isn't going to be as high for, like, headshots. I mean, that's basically what it is. At least that's kind of what I've noticed. And it actually makes sense. I mean, if you think about the way the game operates right now, it's very easy to just be 95% hit chance all day long on a headshot. So why would you target a limb? Why would you cripple a limb? Why would you do anything other than just headshots? Because that's going to do the most damage on most things. If you can get 95% hit chance all day long. So I actually think that if it goes through, maybe not as extreme, that could actually be a good thing. It could make combat, because when I was playing around with it a little bit over the weekend, not a lot, I didn't test it a ton, but when I did, it's like, you know what, this could actually make things more interesting, because now I have to think about, you know, the head's 20%, but I could shoot a leg for, you know, an 85%. To me, that's a lot more interesting gameplay. And then you start think about things like, maybe I do want to invest in crippling on, you know, cripple perks and whatever. So instead of just everyone goes for headshots because you could always get 95%, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But you know, I don't know what the intention is, and it could be part of a bigger, wider thing that they're working on. I don't know. Remember when legacy users said they would die? Yes, nothing happened. People adapt is what it is. People freak out and then adapt. If you was bloodied build, you tried it and didn't really see a difference because of uni. Well, I tried on a full health character and it was fine. Yeah, and I've seen other videos. I mean, I've seen, you know, other people testing it, you know, like with revolvers and stuff, and they're fine. I mean, I think most of the end of the world, I mean, a lot of the end of the world, I don't know about most of it, a lot of it comes from people who haven't done any of it, who haven't tested or tried it or anything. They just, yeah, whatever. Saw the complaints on V63 Carbine, it not meant for VATS anyway. Well, and that's a bug. Like, it not working in VATS and not doing VATS damage, that's just a bug. It'll get fixed. I mean, I kind of figured we get a hot fix pretty soon. Hey, Gento, welcome. Use a plasma caster, so hit chance isn't great anyway. Yeah. Well, and if you go to events, what are people using? Grenade launchers and cremators. They don't care about VATS hit chance. They just want to spam everything. So, whatever. I mean, it's just, the game needs to have adjustments. It's kind of like, hey, we want you to nerf all these other things. Oh, wait, this affects me? You can't change anything that affects me. You just, you know, go to someone else's house. So, hit chance really is great with plasma caster. Well, and that is the thing. So I did try with and without VATS hit chance. VATS hit chance goes up in value. I mean, that's what I will say. I mean, 50% VATS hit chance is a lot more. Let's see, I don't care about those. What is this? VATS hit chance, sure. And that. All right. So, I mean, so it'll just affect the value of certain stars will be more valuable. Certain perks will be more valuable. Depends on how they implement it. I mean, we don't know what we don't even know what's intended at this point. All they've done is make some changes. And it could be they've overdone it. It could be it's not the effect they intended. You don't know. So, you know, I don't know. At this point, until it comes to live and we have a final version of whatever, if there even is a change, I'm not sweating it at all. Overall changes are good, and for the most part, I'm okay with any change because it makes, like, I think change is interesting in the game. If nothing ever changes, it gets really stale. So having the game change, you know, whatever it is, even if it's not a change you like, it's still different. And it's just, I just look at it as something to overcome, right? Like, it's just, it's some roadblock that increases difficulty or decreases it or changes, you know, the meta, whatever. So I don't know. Release a nuke launcher for legacy users. Now they nerf 2-shot. You know, my opinion, they can nerf 2-shot into the ground for all I care. I know people don't like that, but I would be perfectly happy if they just nerf it into the ground. Nerf anything that's a launcher, anything explosive, just nerf it into the ground. Make it completely unusable. This is a multiplayer game, not a single player game. I know it's not going to happen, and it's probably not a very popular opinion. I don't care. I don't care. I get tired of going to events and everything is, bodies are flying all over the places and people are copper bombing the area when I'm in it. So, oh, wow. Thank you, Hermos. Upgrade his membership. Thank you very much, Hermos. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate my channel members. Thank you. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. One of the Mirelurk Queen's weaknesses is the legs. For Mr. Gutsy, it's the thrusters, Assaultron's legs, etc. Yeah, and I haven't tested on all of the things, so I don't know if it's weak spot damage. And that could be what they've done is like weak spot damage has been reduced. Not damage. Well, actually, yeah, they did affect that too. But the weak spot accuracy maybe. So maybe on different things, the weak spot is harder to target. I only did a little bit of testing. I didn't go through it too much. I just kind of got on and went, okay. It's still playable. It's not unplayable or anything like that. They're going more raid style in the future. More specific styles make sense. Yeah. Well, and you have to keep in mind what they're trying to do overall is, these are the people who are working on the game now, a lot of the people who are, especially the ones that are working on these kind of mechanics, they weren't around at the beginning, right? A lot of this is like Double 11. It's third-party companies that have been contracted to work on the game. And so they're trying to improve the game. And a lot of what they're doing is untangling, kind of weird or unoptimized code, I guess. And so a lot of times what'll happen is they'll do stuff that looks like, they're hurting this thing. And really, they're just trying to make an adjustment so that when they do stuff down the road, it's a lot easier and more predictable so that they can actually balance the game. And I would not expect any change to be permanent at this point. I expect continual balancing, continual changes to the game as long as it's in, as long as it goes. So they'll always need to fine tune it, which is good, rather than just say, here's the game, have at it, and we're not going to touch it. So I like it. Appreciate you unless you're a launcher. Yes, unless you're a launcher. Then I don't. Spaghetti code. Austin, not Double 11. Well, it's whoever it is, right? We've got people that we have a lot more resources. How about that? We have a lot more resources in the game, and we have people who are working on the game that are actively trying to optimize it so that it's easier to make adjustments. It's easier to do stuff. And so sometimes what'll happen is you'll end up with pain along the way. Yeah. Do you think we'll end up with real RPG healer, tank, and DBS stuff? I don't know if it'll ever go that far. It's going to depend on what they do with raids. That's the thing. So this is the very first raid, and it's still they're still tinkering with it as it is. For the most part, the first raid, there's not really, you basically want people who can take damage and do damage. That's what the first raid is. So there's not a lot of diversity in play styles the way it stands now. So who knows until we get more raids, until we get more, more things, it's hard to know. So yeah, I don't know. Probably takes years for an initiate to progress to knight then paladin. For you, it took 5 months and you skipped knight and went, well, you're an excellent learner. So yeah, it makes sense that you would skip. God, it's so dark. It's so, give me some legendary goodness. Exterminators, that's not good. Hey, Hex, welcome. Compared to lackluster updates to Starfield, this game feels very much alive. Absolutely. I think this game is in an excellent place, even if the adjustments are still... ideally, the game will always be a work in progress because they will always be working on the game, trying to make it better, trying to add features, trying to... they very much do listen to feedback. And I will say, so here's the thing, and I can't remember who it was, but somebody suggested, when I was talking about ping, I guess it was about a week ago, I was talking about ping and how they were having trouble. They weren't binding it to very convenient keys in the for controllers, right? And someone had initially suggested, and I don't remember who it was. I wish I could. I apologize for that. But someone had suggested in the chat to bind the D-pad down button. And initially I'm like, no, that's not good. And then I thought about it. I'm like, well, that is good because all you're getting in the way of is emotes. Hello, Daniel. Welcome. And so I actually wrote up a suggestion. I put it in the Bethesda Discord and it got a ton of stars and they actually changed it. And it's actually the down button for controllers now. So it actually works. It actually works really well. So yes, thank you to whoever posted that. I wish I could remember who it was. Don't understand people complain about the change. They say it's stale, but hate change. Yeah. I can't even imagine what a headache that would be in terms of I mean, because there's no way you're going to make everyone happy, right? So you kind of just have to go with, okay, you have to listen to all the input and then kind of balance, okay, what's the best, the best idea for the game, the best way to go, but you're getting people that are always going to have opposite sides, so it's tough. Hello, Jesse, welcome. Any good place to get cranberries? Your usual place, Aaronholt Homestead, is pick clean. You think Max Farm is also clean? I would go to, is this Max Farm? Yeah, either these are my two go-to places, Max Farm and Aaronholt, Aaronholt. There's another spot in here. Isn't it one of the Sundew Grove places full of, isn't this one full of cranberries? Let me go check, I'll go check, hang on, let me go check. I think Veiled Sundew Grove might have cranberries in it too. I know one of them has like, disease, but I think this one might actually have some. We'll see, we'll find out. Who's pumped for fishing? I'm curious. I mean, people have requested it, so I don't know. No, this doesn't seem right. Is this right? This doesn't feel like the right one. I know one of these has cranberries in it. I just can't remember if it's this one or another one. I don't think this doesn't feel right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so here we go, Hermos. There's cranberries in here. This is right here on the map, right here. Veiled Sundew Grove. It's by Quarry X3. I don't know how many's in here, but that's the only other place that I know of. Creekside Sundew Grove? Where's that one? I don't know where Creekside's, I don't think I know that one. Because there's Overgrown. Something's coming. I can't tell if it's a monster or a player. Oh, it's a player. Superjack is here. Where the Mirelurk Queen also have them? Well, I know here they have them. Is there some here too? And does Sunrise Field have them as well? We can find out. Plants are lootable per person. Oh, plants are lootable by person. Yeah, I mean, it could be Hermos. You just haven't looted enough stuff to reset your list. But, I mean, they shouldn't be out. Crit damage or VATS hit chance and 15 crit recharge. Actually, plants are. I don't think... I've gone, you know what? I've gone there. I've gone to Aaronholt Homestead before, right after another player, and had everything picked. So I don't think the plants per person, I don't necessarily think that's true. Don't have a map. Grow by Fisher Site Prime has them. Well, this one here, I think the ones here are diseased. I'm pretty sure. Well, look. I'm pretty sure those are diseased cranberries, not the ones. I'm assuming he's making cranberry relish. Or maybe he's doing cranberry cobbler for the daily challenge. I don't know. But let's find out. I think the ones here are diseased, though. Not positive, but I think. What do we have here? We've got Cultist. Hello. Welcome to my side. Oh, I probably need to refresh my food, though. Doing like half damage. What do we have here? Oh, an Agua. All right, that's awesome. Let me just check my food here. See if I can get in a place where Agua can't hit me. Let's see. I think all my food is probably... Yeah, all my food is used up. So let's just redo the food. Let's see here. Cam meat stew. We want that. Company tea. We want some of that. That is agility. That is damage resist. Sure, why not? Pemmican. There we go. We got to have pemmican. That's important. Energy resist. Sure. Carry weight. Sure. Don't need crit damage or perception at the moment. And tasty mutton meat pie. There we go. Nope, cranberries in here. Nope, that's true. Whoever said that was right. You got one now? All right, cool, Hermos. So now we've learned some things. Let's see. Forest that's just below Pylon V13 had 16 cranberry. Oh, okay, cool. Poseidon, hello, hello. Go into your background noise while making your first batch of chili. Ooh, chili. All right, cool. It's chilly weather. Oh, wow. This is probably not the right... actually, I'm doing okay damage, I guess. Not really what I wanted. Okay. To me, he sounds like it, and now they don't take any damage at all. So, you know what? Let's see if we can get a battle between him and something else. I don't really want to sit and whack away for him forever. Because he'll go into his shell and blah, 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 and I just don't want to. Oh, there's a Gutsy. That's a random thing. All right, where was I? Where did I just leave off? I was wandering and I got to... Was I there? I'm gonna go here. I was gonna go to Abby's bunker. I wanted to wander the mire. I think I walked right by it, and my intention was to stop in just to have that quest going. Oh, Beast of Burden. Okay, back to where okay, never mind. Beast of Burden. Back here. Beast of Burden, here we go. Hey, John, welcome. Still annoyed the laser carbine does 0 damage at VATS. I would be annoyed too, Hermos. If that was my main weapon and I was using that VATS, I would not be happy, and I could understand why nobody else would be as well. To me, that alone, even if there was no other bugs, even if it was a flawless update, to me, that warrants a hot fix by itself. I mean, having a weapon that doesn't work in VATS, you know, that used to work in VATS and that does no damage, to me, that's a hot fix ASAP. But it's not up to me. They don't ask. I'm against cultists. If they did not want to be human sacrifice, they should not have joined a cult. Exactly. Well, and to be fair, they are hostile. You know, if I don't kill them, they'll kill me. So, or they'll try. My character is fairly tanky. It'll be tankier when I got my new armor done. That's for sure. Gonna have the full Overeaters set. This is not. I think I have 2 Overeaters pieces on this one. Can I do? I could take these. I'm gonna take your bone chimes. Ha! There we go. And then I'll have a jetpack and okay. And I could reach up to high places and not someone shoot me from up here. I ran right by them. Throw your fireballs at me. How did I end up down here? I guess I'm down here. All right, that's okay. Let's kill some things. Come on. Stagger's annoying. I know it's a hot take, but staggers are annoying. All right, let's do some of this. I hear a railway rifle, so I know help is here. That's a thing. What's the best 2nd and 3rd star for bow? Read it blind? Read it blind. I gotta pay attention. I was the only one here. I had to do that. I will catch up. You know I will. Best 2nd and 3rd star. I mean, at the moment, I don't know. For a bow, for me, I'm either going with crit damage or VATS hit chance. One of those two. Those are my preference. 3rd star, faster reload doesn't. I don't think faster reload works. I still forget to test that. 3rd star, I'd say 3rd star to bow is very unimportant. So anything really, reduced AP cost, faster crit refill. I think out of bow, a 3rd star just doesn't matter a whole lot. But as far as I know, faster reload doesn't do anything. Well, let's see, what are we missing? 5 out of 8. Oh, we need to go up there. All right. I am vertically challenged. Nautical Stew, hello, hello. I'm trying to do this. Oh, that's a person, all right. Every event, there's always someone who's just up top. They're just shooting. They're not helping, they're just shooting. I had one person like that earlier today. It was so annoying. They kept killing the guys with the bombs, and so I couldn't loot them. And they weren't looting the bomb player or the bomb NPCs. They were just killing the NPCs with the bombs and not looting them. And nobody else could either, so it made progression very difficult. I will catch up with the chat after this. After we get all this done, I will try to catch up after this event. Because trying to do it during the event and actually contributing, not able to do that at the moment. Nice. We're only at 4 out of 20. How is that nice? We need to be at like 20 out of 20. Yeah, the person in the event earlier, they were standing right here. They had a 50 cal, and they were just standing and shooting. They weren't helping. Okay, come on. They weren't helping at all, and I would run at an enemy to kill it so I could loot for the bomb, and then they would kill it before I got there, and then I couldn't loot it. And then they didn't loot, and it was, yeah, it was a thing. Don't do that. If you're gonna kill things, loot the things, put the bombs. Chat is doing its best to be so far ahead that I'll never catch up. There we go. Are we close? All right, we're almost there. Let's do, I have one of these. Oh, never mind. I was gonna use the auto axe, I forgot. We're Grim Reaping today. He does, I think he hits pretty hard. All right, so I did that, I hit. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna hide and see if I can catch up. Okay. Let's see. One of your staple camp locations is no longer an allowable camp spot. Ooh, pond south of Meat Week and north of Brotherhood. Oh, that pond. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that pond wasn't one. So cruel, just whacking the poor Agua and then running away. Yes. Let's see. Flamethrower. Yeah, cook it in the shell. You would think. You would think. Laser carbine can't VATS, but at least it has an overheating animation now. Yeah, I mean, at least you can still use it. I mean, but I mean, if you're used to using it in VATS, so. Hopefully I answered the question, Louise, about the best second and third star. I mean, I would focus on the second star, third star, because you don't tend to stay in VATS really long. Reload doesn't do anything. Unless you're like full health and you have that like 24 luck. Crit refill, I mean, crit refill can be good, but for the most part. Let's see, when they don't release a hotfix, they don't know how to fix the problem. Yeah, Brian, I agree with that. If they're not sure how to fix it, then that's why there's no fix. Hey, Jules, welcome, welcome. Faster reload doesn't do anything because it's still dependent on the draw. Yeah, I mean, it works on crossbows, but it doesn't, I have not tested it specifically. I'm told it doesn't work on bows, but I haven't tested that. This hotfix broke the game. You want another one? Yes, break it more. What's a good first star? I like aristocrats personally, if I'm playing full health. Been using instigating, you're iffy about it. You know, unless you're one-shotting things, I don't like it. I would rather have aristocrats. Anti-armor's good. Aristocrats is always my top choice for full health. If you're low health, bloodied is better. I mean, if you're low health, bloodied, I think that's kind of the universal, at least for me. Like if you're playing low health, bloodied. Let's see here. Put an exception. Use stalker, anti-armor, and I've heard stalker's good. I've had mixed results with stalker. Instigate requires the target. Yeah, so here's the thing. I would not do instigating on a bow. And the reason for that is I like fire arrows, and fire arrows have an area of effect damage, right? They'll hit other targets. And once those other targets take 1 damage, instigating no longer does anything on them. Whereas aristocrats or anti-armor or whatever is gonna do damage, the same damage every time. So I actually wouldn't like instigating out bow because the dot damage is so good. So I'd rather have, you know, stack demo expert, stack grenadier, affect as much area as possible. And yeah, so I would say instigating is actually bad on a bow personally. That's just rude. Let's see here. You knew I'd say aristocrats, but you know, there's other options. That's what I prefer. I mean, the thing is, even if one is better than the other, I mean, the differences aren't major. So like, it's not like anti-armor is, cause I actually did test anti-armor against gourmands, and it's actually better than that. So it falls somewhere between gourmands and, you know, and aristocrats typically. Let's see here. Vinny from Doogie Howser. Oh, the guy. Yes. What's a good first star? I mean, anti-armor's good. I mean, I do have some anti-armor bows and they're great. So anti-armor's good. Junkies, bloodied, anything that gives you more damage is a good thing. I don't think, well, let's put it this way. I don't think Furious is good because it does such a tiny incremental amount, and that's something you don't want a slow firing weapon. So thought all those things that people do, just you not understanding the game because you're newer. Now you know why they really are jerks. Oh, let's see here. Never get the overheating when using the laser carbine. I haven't used it much. I tested it early on, and that was about it. Anyone tested quad or single shot weapons on PTS? Anything specific? I mean, I haven't tested on this current iteration of the PTS. No, I tested before. Getting tired of explosive, it keeps kicking you back. Which explosive? What's best, aristocrats or overeaters? On armor, overeaters. Well, I guess it would only be on armor. Yeah, overeaters. Overeaters is gonna be my top choice for full health all the time. Unless it's specific. Like if you wanna know what's the best for doing eviction notice, then, you know, mutant slayers, if it's only for that. But just for general use, overeaters, assuming you keep your food and drink meter full. If you don't eat or drink, then just use perfect bubblegum. But personally, think AA, bloody, then explosive last shot, and lastly, VATS enhance or any of the last. Yeah, so here's what I will say. So explosive, if you use a firebow, explosive doesn't actually do anything. So if you're gonna use poison or cryo or something else, explosive is fine. If you're gonna use fire at the moment, it doesn't work with fire, so it's basically a dead star. So yeah, I would not, that's why I wouldn't recommend explosive as a second star in a bow, because I like fire arrows the best. Let's see. I made a 50 mutant, 40 power damage, 3 strength just for fun. Eviction notice, auto axe. Still better. Power damage, what? I don't know. Made a 50 mutant, 40 power damage, 3 strength just for fun? I'm not sure. Whoops. Controller down. Let's see. A is very strange at the moment. Bam's bloody. Specific crossbow. Railway explosive. Oh, what? Railway explosive. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Aristocrats or gourmands. Oh, or gourmands. Aristocrats. I mean, aristocrats is 50%. Gourmands is 24. But it also depends. I mean, it's a lot easier for some people to keep their food and drink meter full than it is to keep your caps over 29,000. So aristocrats is very dependent on your caps, right? You need to have 29,000. But the thing is, even if you only are like 15,000, I don't remember the exact number, but even if you're only like 15 to 20, you're still going to do the same or better than gourmands. So I would say just generally aristocrats, unless you're always broke, aristocrats is better than gourmands. So I'll get to you, Jules. I did talk about it, but I'll talk about it again. Let's see here. For chainsaw. Oh yeah, auto is stronger. Auto axe is stronger than the chainsaw. They're both good, but hey man, well. Fire arrow with explosive mod, but does need reload speed mod on crossbows. Because it doesn't do anything with, I mean, reload and explosive doesn't do anything on bows. Well, reload doesn't do anything on bows, and explosive doesn't work with fire arrows. I mean, it literally adds no damage. So let's see here. With bows, you have, okay, I'm never getting anywhere. You guys are going way too fast. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, basically it's, you know, aristocrats. I mean, junkies is good too if you want to play that way. Let's go and, did I loot? I don't think I looted. Yeah. I was about to travel away and not loot. All right, let's go sort our inventory, and otherwise I'm going to be here all day. They might respawn on me. So Jules, basically my thoughts are it's just a test. I mean, it's a test server, and I don't really have a strong opinion until we know what it's going to be a permanent thing. I mean, they put it in on Friday and it's been tested a little bit. I played around a little bit. I didn't think it was massive, and I've seen a lot of tests by a lot of people who actually played it, and yeah, I don't know. So I'll wait and see what the final version looks like, and if it even changes. You know, it may not even change, so I don't know. Atomic Punk, hello, hello. Aristocrats is basically the classiest legendary effect. Yeah, it's fancy. You got to wear a monocle when you play. See, do we have monocles in the game? Totally, we should have a monocle for that. Do you use flame arrows? You'll switch to aristocrats. Sorry, groceries are, well, don't be sorry for groceries. You got to eat. Drop your control all the time and kick the cable, goes flying across. Well, mine's cordless, so. Vamps, bloody quad AA, prefer vamps, otherwise solid wash. Yes. And that's the thing, in terms of like what's going to do the most damage, because better's all, you know, better's all in the need, right? Like if you want to be immortal, then vampires is the way to go. Although not for bows. I mean, that's what I'll say for bows. They don't fire quick enough for vampire to be a thing I'm ever going to choose. Okay, so we'll keep that and scrap it. That's endurance. We'll scrap that. Oh, no, I want that back. I mean, let's see. What's this one? Reload speed. All right, I'm just gonna scrap all of these. These all have at least 1 star that I want. Added strength. Okay, I'll take it. I mean, I learned it, but that's okay. Having extra strength mod for a melee character, not the worst thing in the world. Why do I have so much stuff? Put a strength away and that away, and all right. Let's sell some things. Let's see here. We've got eye patches, the monocle of the wasteland. Could be. Classist. Oh, classist, not classiest. Oh, my eyes. Aristocrats is in game, but don't ever buy anything ever. Yeah, oh, you're right, Brian. I don't know about that. I mean, you do have 11, like Mr. Epa says, you do have 11K to play with. Both bow and crossbow, both explosive, 2-star reload speed, 3-star mod arrow are fire. Crossbow will kill you and not. Yeah, so with the cross, it's kind of weird the way that they work. So with the bow, the fire arrow, it kind of works as explosive because Demo Expert actually does increase the damage, and I by the way, I've tested both of these a lot. I spent a lot of time on bows and crossbows. so the bow will actually, Demo Expert increases the damage and Grenadier increases the radius. If you add explosive to a bow with fire arrows, the damage doesn't change, the explosive rate, nothing changes. It doesn't do anything. On a crossbow, it's backwards. On a crossbow, Demo Expert doesn't do anything for the fire bolts, and Grenadier doesn't do anything. You actually need to have explosive for that to give you area of effect. So it's kind of backwards. They don't work the same. It's kind of weird. So anyway, let's see. Where was I? Oh, I was here. Almost time for another event, but I was here. Let's go here. Visit them. Feel like polished legendary effect won't be for you. You don't repair your weapons until they break. Yeah. Pick up a single screw, you're over encumbered. Yes. Yeah, polished is like, because getting to 200%, because you start losing damage pretty quickly. Do I have, yeah, I guess I've been here before. Just go to the bunker. So yeah, I mean, polished it's tough because, especially on some weapons, like I've been using the Gatling Plasma a lot on the PTS, and that breaks pretty quickly. I would not want polished on that because you're going to be out of the range or out of the max range for damage a lot. Just because staying at 200% just isn't going to be possible. In fact, staying over 100% a lot of times is going to be tough. So, which means you'll get no bonus at all. I kind of like, I was playing around a little bit, you know, after we got this change with, what is it? Early warnings. All right. I don't necessarily want to do this quest. Let's see. I just want to wander. So I've been here. I've done enough. All right. I need to find the final thing. I'll do this another time. I don't necessarily need to do this on stream. But so they have this one, it's called pinpointers. And I think is that an armor? I think that's an armor effect. Is that an armor effect? It gives bonus damage to, or is it a weapon effect? See, I can't even remember now. I'm starting to lose track of ones, but there's one that's called pinpointers, and it basically gives you more damage to limbs. And so if they do, you know, reduce the hit chance on VATs for heads, then hitting limbs and stuff, because limb damage or limb VATs hit chance is usually pretty high. So being able to do bonus damage, I think I might be going the wrong way. Yeah. Being able to do bonus damage to limbs, it's like, okay, I can't hit the head, but I can do more damage to limbs. So I found that effect to be kind of interesting. But I only played with it a little bit. So Fallout 76 has slowly become Fallout New Vegas. You can store power armor in your inventory, the dialogue system, and now the polished legendary effect. Was polished an effect on that? I don't remember. Pimp Winters? Had to repair your EPP 3 times in one queen fight a little while ago. That effect might be good on melee. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the weapon, because some weapons hold up really well, and some weapons wear out really quickly. So depends on the weapon. What star polish was 4th? Yeah. Oh, with break slower would synergize nicely. I agree with that. Yeah, that would definitely be a good. Ooh! Is this? Oh no! No, they killed the babies. Oh, that's so sad. The Yaogwai killed the babies. Oh man, that sucks. See, this is not what I meant by the baby mega sloth thing. Damn it. I was too slow. If I would have gotten here sooner, I could have saved the babies. Oh, that's so sad. Oh. Doesn't the head count as a limb? It does typically, John. I don't know in terms of that legendary effect, though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. So, but kind of the point of it is that, you know, if they reduce the hit chance of headshots, then, you know, it becomes, you know, doing more damage on arms and legs would be more valuable. But as far as that effect, specifically what it gives bonus damage to, I'm not clear on that. Let's see here. Hate that random MA. Makes you so sad. This is only my second time. The first time I found it, I was actually able to save the babies. So, yeah, that's only my second time. So yeah, that sucks. I wanted to see them alive. That was the goal. Oh well. New Vegas is the easiest Fallout game, Atomic Punk. You think it's easier than 76, Hermos? Because I don't know. 76 is pretty tough competition in terms of the easiest. Oh, they're just alive. I mean, that's the thing. The babies, they're just alive. So it's basically the mama and the babies, they're just out walking, is all it is. And then the Yaogwais, because it's a predetermined attack, so the Yaogwais will actually attack them. So, yeah. But if you show up at the right time, you can actually save them. You can actually kill the Yao guys. I don't think I can make it across here. Can I jump? No, I can't. Oh, actually, maybe I can make this jump. Let's see what happens. I hear something. Oh, look at that. What is that? Oh, it's a crab. All right, well, good luck. Haha. One violent night. Oh, Bubba's favorite event. Probably can't put a thing here. I'm guessing. Nope. All right. Doesn't matter. I know where I was. New Vegas just max out speech and you can do anything. Hey, T, welcome, welcome. Well, and if you max out luck, right, you can become rich in the casino. You can just hit everything and get blackjack over and over again. Level 100 speech, you can't just ask not to fight the final boss. Oh, okay. Don't dare touch the mom. Technical difficulties. Hello, hello. Where am I? Hello. Wish they would fix how you load into a world and your camp can't be placed. Load me into a world where it's available. Yeah, a lot of people have that wish list. There is a bobblehead. Please be something I want. It is, actually. This is something. Come on, give me. Strength is something I want. Let's check back here. Bubba Dual Mom. Member for 21 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we got a medicine? Thank you for 21 months. Wish you were 21 again. Yes, happy anniversary to you. I'll take 21. I wouldn't mind being 21 again. All right, here we go. People in chat are giving examples of New Vegas being easier. All right. I'm not disagreeing. I've never thought of them because they're so different. I would say definitely in terms of all the single player ones, it's the easiest. Think we are the villains in this game. All the things that get mutated just want to say hi, then we murder them. I tend to not, there's a spacesuit helmet. I tend to not murder the Mega Sloths. When they get scorched, I will, I admit, but think we're the, yeah. Monkey, hello, hello. May sound dumb, but biggest gripe is the 1,400 cap limit per day. That doesn't sound dumb at all. I think the 1,400 cap limit is way too low. It should be more like 3,000 or 4,000. I mean, it's just so ridiculously low. Especially now with the way Legendary Crafting is and we can get loose mods. And loose mods have so much value and they have weight. So it's like, okay, what am I gonna do with all these Hunters mods? I can't sell them because I'm capped out. I can't put in my vendor because no one's gonna buy them. I wish we could turn them into the script machine. Even if it was only worth like 1 or 2 script, let us put them in the script machine at least so we can get something for them. But whatever, all limits are stupid. Foxes count towards the canine challenges, but you can't because they are nice to you. See, I never even thought of that, Monkey. I mean, I wouldn't do that either. I tend to not go after non-hostile things unless it's a challenge like, Brahmin steak. It's like, I need the score more than the cows need to stay alive. Free everything, yes. I don't mind limits. I just want limits that are not ridiculous. I mean, 1,400 is just way too low, and it's crazy that, I mean, how long has it been? I mean, I think it was 1,200 when I started playing, or maybe it was 800? Was it ever 800? Or am I thinking of stash base? Because I know it wasn't, I don't think it was 1,400 when I started. Not a 40K limit to be like ESO and everything would cost millions. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, 40K is reasonable as far with aristocrats, right? Because it wouldn't make sense to have a 100K limit and then aristocrats at 29,000, right? Because then it would be so easy to maintain that. You would really be making no sacrifice. Whereas with 40K, you actually have some, I mean, aristocrats actually makes a lot of sense. If you could add a weapon to the game, what would you add? And if you can't think of a specific one, real or fictional, just give a category weapon. Well, one thing Poseidon I would like to do is not necessarily a weapon, but I would like to see different mods added to the ones we have. Like, for example, I think slug rounds on shotguns would be fun. I mean, they have that in Starfield, and it is a lot of fun. Oops, sorry. So honestly, that'd probably be my biggest wish, would be able to have slug rounds and things. But things like, I mean, New Vegas had a lot of fun weapons, like Caravan Shotgun or the Cowboy Repeater, stuff like that. Maybe have mods for the, and I've suggested this before, having like mods for the assault rifle that give it like a really high ammo capacity, like 100 rounds or something, and use a different ammo type, like 5mm or something. So you have like a high capacity, maybe a really high fire rate, something like that. In 76 is way too easy to get ammo and supplies. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's true. And That's one thing, Hermos, I will say. In this game, resources are so easy. I mean, you're swimming in resources. So depending on how you look at it, resources are pretty much... I mean, this is not a game of well, I guess we didn't do the barehanded thing. This is a game of abundance rather than a game of scarcity. So that is one thing that this game, yeah, does a little, it makes it a little too easy. Plus you don't, I mean, I guess in New Vegas, unless you have survival mode, you don't have to eat or drink either. So I think that was Stash. You want to see it used to be 1K or 1200. 800 max and all vendors had share caps pool instead of 1400 per player. Ah, okay. Slug rounds, flechettes, rock salt. Yeah, flechettes. I mean, just different things. I mean, I would love to be able to have different ammo. I mean, yeah, we do have that. I mean, you can have, you know, 38 or 45 on a fixer or a assault rifle. I mean, not assault rifle, a combat rifle, but yeah. And you can do 308 or 50 on a hunting, but it's not really. It's not a meaningful change in terms of, like, the weapon isn't different. So... BFD, best melee in all Fallouts. Ammunition types be fun. All other Fallout game. I mean, honestly, that's what I would rather have. Rather than having legendary effects, I would rather have us changing out. So instead of having anti-armor be a legendary effect, I could just have armor-piercing ammunition. Like, I think that would be a lot more... probably not... People may not engage with it as much. I mean, it would be a lot less casual. That would make it a little more hardcore, which wouldn't necessarily be good for the game, right? Going more in the hardcore direction. But, yeah... Other Fallout games were directly impacted by the members of Fallout 76, Raiders, Enclave. How can that be true, Brian? This is a simulation. That way I don't worry about lore. I could just go, it doesn't matter if stuff makes sense because this is all, we're all just in sleep pods. We're in hibernation pods in the vault connected to the Matrix. So nothing we do matters. Came after super scarcity, but then they did the ammo with every drop used to farm and swap weapon. Yeah, I mean the ammo abundance is, and so we went from this thing of people like doing a lot of farming for ammo, right? They would farm for lead, they would farm for whatever, acid. That was another thing because you're always making gunpowder. And now it's like people bitch and moan when they have to craft ammo at all. It's like, hey, I didn't make a profit on this thing. We need to retune the contextual ammo. So I think that's kind of funny how the game has flipped, you know, from one extreme to another. Let's see, I was here. I'm not going to that event, but that's where I'm going. AFK lurking, all right. You do want your service rifle in the game? RK62 or RK95? All right, Rolls Royce of AKs, all right. A drug-induced fever dream? Yeah, Tranquility Lane, exactly. Game has never had an impact to the others. Every faction is new or just a random branch of the main one. Uh-oh. Used to make all your caps selling ammo on Market 76. Oh yeah, I mean, ammo was a real thing. First person I ever met to play with in game was we met because he had posted in a Facebook group. He was looking for, I don't even remember what kind of ammo it was at this point. And yeah, he's like looking for ammo. It's like, oh, I have a bunch, I'm not using it. And back then you had to store it in your stash. There was no ammo box. And yeah, so now that's just not even a thing. Now ammo just piles up. Read the graffiti is all spelled out. Nothing is real. Drunken dream of a Nukashine drinker. Had to grind for an hour for bullets and launch a nuke to spend all those bullets. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we all did. I mean, yeah, farm lead and whatever. And back before I had Fallout First, it was even tougher, right? Because I couldn't stockpile resources. I couldn't stockpile ammo. So it was kind of like you would have to farm as you go because you could only hold so much. And so basically it's like, okay, I'm getting low, so I have to go craft it. Or I have to go farm so then I can craft and yeah. New Vegas vendors sell hundreds of ammo rounds, and since it's easy to get rich, I guess Gunrunner's arsenal did change a lot, right? It made it so that vendors had tons of caps, they had tons of resources, yeah. Pipe is life encounter, and kind of reminds you of the Mother of the Fog and Far Harbor? What is the Mother of the Fog? Nothing's here. That was content, right? That's the thing. You didn't realize there was nothing in the game because you had to spend all your time just making bullets, and you'd carry different kinds of weapons just because you'd run low on one, and yeah. Now we get fishing. Yeah, now we get fishing. I don't know. We'll have to see what it looks like. I'm definitely not gonna judge it until we see it, but I will say this, if we get fishing and fishing poles cannot be used as weapons, like proper weapons, not like the protest sign, not like the commie whack, or proper weapons that level and can be legendary, then that's a huge fail. We need to be able to use fishing poles as melee weapons, proper melee weapons. Imagine if the world and servers were as big as they are in WoW and other MMOs. There'd be so big faction battles. I don't know. I feel like this map wouldn't work well if we had, you know, like hundreds of players on a server. And an event? I mean, I can't even imagine an event. I mean, they would be just unplayable. I think that person's dead. Had to travel around to all vendors who had 200 caps each. Oh, that's brutal. That sucks. So they didn't have shared stash. So you're limited to 800 per day personally, and the vendors didn't have shared caps. That would suck. Oh, are we talking about New Vegas? Or are we talking? I mean, the older Fallouts were that way for sure, but people keep arguing Fallout 76 is easier, but you still have examples of New Vegas being easier. All right. Since it's not something you can actually measure. Mother of the Fog is the black shadow you see after drinking oh, I hated that. Yeah, I hated that part of it. I don't like the drug-induced hallucination, you know, little quests. Yeah, just not a fan of that sort of thing. Get sent out by the children of Adam Soldier to go drink. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't like that quest. Although I didn't love Far Harbor. I mean, as much praise it gets, Far Harbor was not my favorite DLC. Yeah, I didn't love it. I mean, a lot of it had to do with the terrain. I just thought it was just a bitch and a half to get through. And for the most part, I didn't think the things that you encountered, like the buildings and stuff, were as interesting as other places. So yeah, in terms of exploration and wandering, I like Nuka World a lot better, even though it was pretty small. Copy paste the fishing rod from. Can you use the one? I've never done fishing at Skyrim. Can you use a weapon? Can you use that as a weapon? Stash started with 400. Now that one I knew. I can't even imagine trying to. I mean, it was 800 when I started, and that was rough. I mean, 1200. It's still rough. Even with Fallout First, 1200 is still kind of rough. It's a decent amount of damage. We can. Oh, there we go. If I can get in between the eyes. There we go. 777's not so lucky. And we got some caps. Speaking of caps. So far, I'm not coming up with the most interesting encounters. It's both a weapon and a tool. All right, so you can actually use it as a weapon. That's good. And that's how it should be. If they bring fishing, it better be a weapon. That's all I can say. Other than that, I don't really care. And then, of course, the score is going to be every day. Catch a fish, catch 10 fish, catch a fish. Catch a fish while wearing a costume while on a team under the influence of Nuka Shine right before you black out. Stuff like that. Hermit Crab, yeah, he was, didn't have any, oh, here we go. Leg bone, super sledge. All right, those aren't things I care about. So far, these random encounters are not so exciting. I think maybe I need to go up on this side of the map over here. Up this road. But maybe I'll do that. Oh, actually, can I go? Yeah, these don't really connect, do they? This looks like it connects, but it doesn't, because that's a monorail. I think maybe going up from, like, the Camden Park all the way up might be kind of interesting. Might be. No public. Yeah, I remember no public teams. Imagine while you're fishing, you accidentally catch a Mirelurk Queen. Yes! I think that'd be amazing. I mean, that's the thing. If depending on how they do it, it could be really fun. It could be really cool because fishing, like if all fishing does is give you fish, I don't find that very interesting. Even if you get like new foods that give you cool buffs. But if fishing could give you other things, like maybe you find a dead body, or maybe you find a mini nuke that's tick, that's like explodes when you reel it in or something. What is that? Where am I? Why am I not? Oh, that'll take me there. Well, I don't want to go there. I want to go this way. This is where I was the first time I saw or the only other time I saw the Mega Sloth, the baby Mega Sloth encounter was right here. Hello, Miss Nanny. So yeah, this is where it was. I was coming up from the other direction, so I was headed this way, and so I'm like, oh, Mega Sloth. Then I see there's like Yao Guai coming, and I kill it, and then another one spawns in, and I killed a whole bunch. They just kept spawning one after the other. So, gotta sort out dinner. All right, Good luck with dinner, John. Then we got stuff here. I don't know what they are. Oh, Raider Thief. What are you? Why is one Raider Thief hostile? I think it's a trick. Oh, one Raider shooting at another Raider? That seems unbalanced. Man, the nuke that explodes when you reel it in. Yeah. Favorite DLC was Fallout's The Pit. I did not. Honestly, the Fallout 3 DLCs, didn't really love them for the most part. I like the base game and I'm good with, I mean, the best thing about the DLC is it raises the level cap. Other than that, I really liked Fallout New Vegas. I thought it had really great DLCs. 3 for me, just for the most part, the 3 DLCs were kind of a miss for the most part. Raider Thief can be hostile if she is a Blood Eagle. Ah, okay. Favorite DLC in all the games is Dead Money. Yeah. Because you are a masochist, Termos. That's why. Mine is actually Lonesome Road, so. Which I know not everyone likes, but I really like the Lonesome Road. I thought it was really fun. And very tense. I mean, there was so much opportunity to die during Lonesome Road, and I took advantage of lots of those opportunities. So that one for me registered the most. Better not be fishing with Bloody Build. Yes. I don't know. I mean, I think depending on how they do it, fishing could be actually really neat. You could introduce all kinds of fun stuff, but if it's just catch a fish and that's all it is just catch a fish and they can't be used as weapons, then I honestly don't care. So it just depends on what they do with it. Hopefully they do something and make it really interesting. If you're a masochist, then you would love Mothership Zeta. Ooh. Yeah, Mothership Zeta, I agree with you, was awful. I did not like Mothership Zeta. I didn't think it was all that enjoyable. That was, I'm not gonna say it was awful. I will say, because to each their own, I will say I didn't care for it. How about that? But yeah, I remember the first time I did Dead Money, it's the surprise, right? Because I go in, there's lemonade, someone wants lemonade. It's like you go in, did I miss an event? Did we get like a really quick event at the top of the hour? We must have. Feels like forever since I've done one though. Oh no, it was One Violent Night. Yeah, it was kind of a surprise. I go into this thing and all of a sudden all your gear is gone and you're trapped in this place and there's no way out. Oh, there's a Mega Sloth. Oh, does it have babies? Please have babies. Please have babies. That'd be amazing to find that twice in one thing. Please have babies. Please have babies that are alive. Ah, darn it. It's just a regular old lonely Mega Sloth. Yeah, I don't see any babies. Oh well, hello. Oh, there's something. I will help you, friendly giant. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, darn it. Hack and slash, darn it. Hack and slash is, darn it. That's the bad thing about area of effect things, hack and slash. All right, I'm gonna see if we can, All right, so will it continue to attack me? I don't know. Ah, okay, I'm stuck. Will it follow me? That's the thing. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. See, it's not gonna follow me. All right, we're good. We're friends, we're cool. Contraptions is the best DLC. I don't know if that would count as I mean, I guess it is technically content, so I guess it kind of fits. It's kind of that, but on the other hand, hey Dale, welcome, welcome. So judgmental, maybe he wanted kids but couldn't find the right. Yeah, it could be. Could be. I'm gonna get the key. We'll go in here, check for an armor plan. Not here. Around the outside. So yeah, there's 2 armor plan spots here. I can't remember if this is a plan or a mod plan, but there's one on this barrel right here, which obviously isn't there. And the other one is in here, which obviously it wasn't there, I don't think. The other one is right, I think it's on one of these barrels, if I remember right. So yeah, there's 2 armor plan spawns here. Do I have anything? Just the Deathclaw hide. All right. People complain Dead Money takes your stuff, but didn't say the same about the Pit or Operation Anchorage. I didn't care for either one of those either. I didn't like the pit. I mean, I'm not like when they said they were bringing the pit to this game, I was not excited. I know a lot of people were excited. I was not one of those people. I found the pit very dreary and awful, and I wasn't looking to do more of it. So, yeah. So I was one of those that wasn't excited about the pit coming to this game. And Operation Anchorage, I actually don't even remember it. Like I said, I didn't necessarily love the DLCs in Fallout 3. Although, no, Operation Anchorage I liked, right? That was the one where you had to, basically it was a simulation and you went in and you fought. Even though to me that didn't feel very Fallout-like, I actually thought it was very fun. So even though I don't think it really fit with, I mean, it didn't feel like Fallout, I actually found it very fun to do. It was like just a different game, but I enjoyed it a lot. So yes, I did like that DLC. Pitt's whole ethical dilemma seemed very forced. Yeah. I did not like Old World Blues. That's one of my least favorite DLCs. Just the whole goofy scientists and the enemies just suck, and yeah. And you get gear out of it, but it's not really gear that I like. The stealth suit. I didn't care for the stealth suit because I mean, it's great, except for it talks to you constantly and it uses up all of your stim packs. It's just, yeah. So it's like you get gear, but it's not gear that I wanted to use. I mean, I like the base games for the most part. I really like the base games, and the DLCs are, you know, I like Lonesome Road though. That was one I liked. Is that, I think I see movement over there. There we go. I see a legendary thing. I just want to get close enough before it gets killed. Before I kill it, how about that? Vegas was your least favorite Fallout? Sorry, not sorry. No, everyone has their preference. I mean, probably, honestly, for me, it probably is my least favorite. The thing is, least favorite is kind of a thing. Like, I really like New Vegas. So as much as I say it's not my favorite, I loved it. I mean, I like all the Fallout games I've played, and I really enjoyed New Vegas. I liked it a lot. It's just, I like 3 better. And that's mainly to do with the map. I think New Vegas did improve on some things, some mechanics-wise, and the story is way better, I think. I mean, I don't think the story like, no one's gonna argue the story in 3 is the best. Did something die? There was a marker. Did we die? There should have been a legendary right here. No, I guess not. Maybe there wasn't. But in terms of the map and exploration, I like Fallout 3 so much. Old World Blue is extremely overrated. It's a glorified fetch quest. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's just, I mean, people like it. You get all the goofy scientists and the goofy dialogue. And for me, I'm not into that so much. And so it was just, yeah, it's like, hey, here's a bunch of annoying characters. Because the scientists were pretty much just annoying characters. And you have these enemies that are just a pain in the ass. So I didn't enjoy it. Like, I just didn't enjoy Old World Blues really at all. Do people do the pit anymore? Not really. Most sensational game is, for the most part, what people do. Let's see if I can get here. Just get close enough. These things are tanky. And why aren't you more than 1 star? There we go. Regenerating something. You're excited for anyone who's excited. Well, that's nice. Notice people complain when Bethesda adds silly and goofy stuff in Fallout, but ignore when Interplay and Obsidian do that. I'm just not into silly and goofy just in any of the games. It's just not my thing. Even though... Has that plane always been there? Am I just noticing that... Is that a plane in the road? That's someone's camp. Someone's got a camp in the middle of the lake. I think is what's happening. Find the 3-star. That's what we're all about. The not so mutant, but a slasher. Something like that. Welcome, welcome, Rob. Hello, David. Welcome, welcome. Fall of New Vegas uses the same engine. It does use the same engine. But in terms of the map, I just like the map better. The New Vegas, or the 3 map better. But New Vegas improves on some things, though. I mean, in terms of, like, you can aim down sight. And it also has, like, they introduced repair kits. Like, that was a thing that wasn't in Fallout 3. You had to repair using... Basically, I had to carry a big pile of weapons, you know, hunting rifles around to repair my Lincoln's repeater. And with New Vegas, you can accomplish that with just repair kits, which I liked. So like it did some things a little, it added some things. It enhanced some things, which is good. And I like the story. I thought the story was a little more interesting than in Fallout 3. But exploring in Fallout 3, I found it was so much, for me, it was just so much more rewarding. Hey, Jummyware, welcome. Scorched Beast and most of the bosses are the goofy stuff. Took a while to get used to being in Fallout. Well, yeah. I mean, if you want goofy stuff, just look at any of the players and what they're wearing. I mean, you have people dressed as teddy bears and other assorted things. I mean, this game is goofy, but I think that's just kind of how, I just think it's that kind of game. It's one of those things where you just can't take it too seriously. If you take it too seriously, then I added unyielding. I didn't learn it, but I added it. If you take things too seriously, then you'll be unhappy. But if you go, you know what? I don't care if it makes sense. I don't care if it's canon. I don't care any about that stuff. I'm having a good time. And I mean, that's what I do. It's like, if I'm having a good time, then that's all. I mean, it's a game, right? And that's what games should do, is give you a good time. Fallout 4 is your fave, but it was the first Fallout game you played. And I think that's why Fallout 3 is mine, Monkey, is because that is the first one I played. I think that's probably the most likely thing, is because if I played New Vegas first, probably I would like that the best. You know, I don't know. Game design Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas Fallout New Vegas, especially when you consider they did it in, what, 20 months? It's amazing. I mean, it is such an amazing game for the time frame in which they built it. I mean, definitely it's a buggy mess, but yeah, I mean, it's an amazing accomplishment and very impressive. And I understand anybody who says the best game, I get it. I mean, it's not for me, but I don't, you know, I do get it. People who have that opinion that it's the best Fallout game. Okay, how's this, because at the end of the day, it's all subjective. Do that. Let's probably have a bunch of, yeah, we got big piles of Nuka. All right. I have a tent somewhere. I think, yep, right before the steakhouse. There we go. Love 3 and New Vegas for what they were. Love 4 for the Sims wasteland that it was. And love Fallout 76 for your friends you can play with. Yeah, nice. Need to look at what players are wearing more often. Don't take it seriously. No. Some player costumes are very creative. Yeah, some are creative. Some are just fun. Some are, I mean, there are people that take this seriously and they role play everything. Their costumes, I mean, I've done it. I mean, I have characters, or I've had characters where I role played hard and everything. I mean, even with the costume, like I would just wear armor over the Under Armour. And so, you know, the nice thing about Fallout 76 is it's a big sandbox and you kind of do what you want with it. I mean, if you want it to just be something where you build, definitely it's suited for that. If you want it to be where you want to do a role play, it's sort of suited for that, not with a story necessarily, but with with builds and outfits and whatever. Like you can role play if you want. If you want to goof around and just be silly, it definitely works for that. If you just want to play because you want to do something that your friends are doing. The nice thing about Fallout 76 is it's very approachable. I saw a post by someone the other day where they said, you know, I haven't played this before. Is it too late? Like, is it okay? Can I join in, or am I going to get like crushed by other players or whatever? And people are like, no, just join in. It doesn't matter if you started today or 5 years ago. You can start any time and you'll be fine. And that's what's nice about it. It doesn't, like, the game doesn't pass you by if you haven't played it before. You can join any time, and it's just very approachable for anybody. You can take it as serious or as casually as you want to. And that's what makes this game really cool. I think that's probably the best part about this game. Lunchtime. All right, Brian, have a good lunch. Got the Nuka Girl outfit and was sad to find that you could not have a backpack skin over it. Really wanted to wear it with the cat space backpack. Oh, okay. F3 had alien epoxy as repair. I vaguely remember that, Zimar. I forgot about that though. Yeah, I kind of remember that alien epoxy. You could use it as repair. I forgot about that. I did forget. Shame on me. When you first joined WoW, it was with Miss Pandaria. And chat was always full of people calling it crap while I was playing. Wow, Pandaria remaining your favorite expansion? Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how someone will go, this is the best thing ever. I mean, I see that with Starfield all the time. Like, I'll see people talking about how Starfield, how bad it is. And other people saying, oh, they're just haters and they love it. You know, it's fine. Everyone has their own thing. I didn't come here to do super mutants. I came here for random encounters. And I think there's one right Like, there could be a sheep squatch right in here somewhere, I think. I know I've seen one plenty of times right around this area, but I'm not seeing anything right now. So, probably nothing. Rocking the pink princess backpack with peppermint candy flare and pink Pip-Boy skin. There you go, that's fun. Very girly of you, Lauren. Game needs a raider overhaul where they are more like the pack. Or just hostile, or, well, I mean, it sounds like you'll get that with the ghouls. Is this a random one, or is this a... I don't feel very dominated, let's put it that way. Oh, legendary, yes, I will kill you and take your thing. Take your stuff. Always happy to take robot stuff. Mr. Morp, hello, hello. You can hide the backpack. Yeah, but I think they want to. Oh, right. You can hide the backpack on the. You can hide the backpack on the outfit. To be fair, if you start a while ago, you do have a leg up in many aspects, but it's not required. Well, that's true, Jules. I mean, like, for example, we have Union armor if we were here when it was on the scoreboard. So yeah, there are scoreboard things that you have access, like the cold shoulder, right? If we were here, all of my characters have it. So, you know, luckily you don't lose access to it. It's just a lot more, you have to invest more time to get your hands on it. So there's that. And of course, then there's, you know, there's other things like nuclear winter rewards, but they're not really gameplay related. They're more cosmetic. Oh, look at that. Another legendary. Nice. Nice. Legendary hunt is, even though that's not what I'm doing, is going well. But yeah, you are right. There are things that are a lot easier for people that were here when they were just part of like a scoreboard reward. Or a seasonal thing, you know, like the popcorn machine was another one that was a specific Halloween. I think that was the first Halloween challenge. Oh, got kicked from an expedition team because they were all role-playing in PA and you were in a pink asylum outfit and loom mask. Well, they're stupid. Unfortunately, it's still not accessible for some people after you convinced one of your smaller brothers forgetting that he has dyslexia. Oh, this game? So they have dyslexia and the game was causing them problems? One thing you like about Nuka World, the pack was very fleshed out, Raider group with the whole look and identity. Yeah, I mean, yeah. They definitely did a good job with that. Had the pink Corvega skin. Let's see. Wait, really? Guess the Blood Eagles are a Raider group with an identity you can call pathetic. You can call pathetic as an identity, yes. 76 being approachable is the best part. You came back in April after deleting it 4 months after launch. Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of people, they come back and go, hey, wow, this is, I mean, the show brought a lot of people back. I mean, it brought in a lot of new players, but it brought a lot of people back. Okay, does the road, I don't think the road keeps, yeah, the road just kind of ends right here. All right, I think what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to teleport and relocate to over here. I think I'm going to start with here and just go up there and see what we see. See if we see different stuff. So far, not super amazing. It's better when aliens are going because then every encounter is aliens. They couldn't read the dialogue. Oh, that sucks, Johnny. But they couldn't, I mean, you can hear it, but I guess if you want to read it, yeah, that's a problem. Rocking the mummy. I like the mummy outfit. I have used that before. Let's see. Mutants with fire. I don't care about those things. You were pooping on some of them Bethesda art choices and then realized the person you were complaining to had a friend who's a Bethesda artist. Ah, okay. I think this person crashed a while ago, right? Oh no, it's a different person. I've got some stuff there. Well, I want to use the machine, so there we go. No need for me to scrap those things. Seems like that spike in player base is mostly gone. Yeah, student. I mean, I feel like that too. I mean, the player count's basically back to where it was before the show. But I think that that just has a lot of people that are here ready to jump in if we get some new thing that's really amazing. I don't know about raids though. I mean, I don't know. I'm really uncertain what raids are going to do, how they're gonna be received, because there's definitely a lot of people that want, you know, harder stuff, but I think there's a lot of people that don't. I think there's a lot of people that are not going to be interested in raids at all. Hey, John. 76, 96 mods, still no uni. Oh, 76 out of 96? Wow. I'm stuck at 54 on my main character. I haven't played it all weekend, though. I've mostly been playing either this one or not playing. I really wasn't home for a lot of yesterday, but yeah, I'm kind of stuck. What am I doing? I don't want to come in here. I'm so used to spawning in and then running into Camden Park, but that is not the goal this time. Allies rocking the mummy outfit. Lauren is completely white, but with a tiny but pink on it. Super sleek. All right. Enough for today. All right, Johnny, have a good one. This is the wedding ring. And for people who are wondering about the wedding ring, see if I can remember where it is. I haven't been in here forever. The wedding ring, if I remember correctly, is in here. There's a rad roach sitting. Isn't that where the wedding ring? Isn't the wedding ring in here? Yeah. So here we go. So here's the rad roach right here. So he's got a hat on and a cane. So there's a wedding ring. It's just a regular one though. It's not. It's got some inscription on the inside. It's not legendary. It doesn't have anything on it. But that's where the wedding ring comes from. This house right here. And there's a lot of people who will find out their build is not optimized for raids. Oh yes, Jules. They will find that out. That is a thing that will happen. People like, I've got a good build. I'm strong, whatever. And well, the thing is, a lot of that is going to go hand in hand with the perk changes, right? Like serendipity, people who are using serendipity and like serendipity probably aren't going to like it as much after the, when the perk card changes. Because it's definitely, that one is definitely weaker. Said before, need to scale the enemies, need to be 200 at least. Yeah, I would say gear, probably more than any other thing, your gear will matter. That will make a big difference is your gear. Show brought you back, has become the game you play most. Nice, very nice. The game really wants you to do events. You reroll the event challenge. Then it said to complete 2 events. You roll it again. It said to complete an event while well fed. Can you get the scythe anymore, David? I don't know, because it was on this is one that was on the scoreboard. It was a season reward. Can you get the scythe? I don't know the answer to that. Does anyone know? Can you get the scythe? Well, let's go in here really quick. I'm just gonna look for a bobblehead. Since we're here and there's a bobblehead spawn in here, let's go check it out rather quickly. Since my armor is gonna require a couple of bobbleheads. Right here, there we go, that's what I want. Ooh, endurance, that's actually what I was looking for. I've been lucky today. I wanted strength and I've been looking for strength and endurance bobbleheads and I got one of each, so that's awesome. Nice, nice. Putting a ring on a romanceable camp ally would be fun. How about a romanceable rad roach? Spend your scoreboard tokens on perk points so you can rank up endurance. Yeah, endurance. Very, very, very good perk tree now. Patiently waiting for the perk card change. Me too, Lauren. I've been patiently waiting for it too. I have a character I want to this character actually. I want to do some respecking, but yeah. It revolves around perk changes and they're not here yet. So I want them to be here now. The old ring can be found under a hat on a bench on the shore of a dried up lake. Oh, south of Summerville. Okay. I don't know, Monkey. Unfortunately, that stuff won't show up. If you already own it, it won't show up for you in the vendor. Because my main character, I have all the plans. I've finally learned all the stamp plans. The only thing that shows up for me is the mystery bobblehead that you can buy. Let's check though here. I mean, maybe it can be bought because most of the time they bring this stuff to where you can buy it. Let's see here. 50 gold. Okay. Okay, yeah. It says this. Giuseppe does sell. It's 500 stamps. So yeah, according to the wiki, it's 500 stamps you can get it for. There you go. No bug romance. All right. I knew it. You're racist against bugs. Might be included from Samuel or Mortimer. Yeah, it's the stamps. Oh, Mr. Borb, thank you very much. All right, who we got? Arena, welcome. Congratulations on becoming a member. Mr. Borb, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. David, hello. Meowfu, hello. Made a new character just to make her a ghoul, gonna grind levels without doing any of the main quest lines. I mean, I definitely think that would be a good, and I'll probably end up doing that too, is making a new character that's a ghoul, because You know, they're talking about some of the quests. There'll be a workaround. Let's just get rid of these because I hate them. Because it sounds like the Brotherhood will be hostile to you, which I think is cool. I like that idea. And so if it means you have to put on a disguise to do the quests or something, I think that'd be kind of fun as well. So I will probably end up doing a new character for the Ghoul rather than... I mean, I may convert an... That's a lot of Liberators. There's either a horde or they just took over the location. Most Wanted, I like that one. Be sure to check out the member-only videos, Arena. I've got a few. Rhodes gets your sandal smack. Oh, like you throw... Like, what is that? Is that some kind of weird, funky thing that you're into? Yeah, okay. I get it now. Human skin mask? Yeah, probably a human skin mask, yeah. Dude, that's so creepy. Enclave should also be hostile and maybe the Vault Dwellers. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Well, I don't know about the Vault Dwellers because the Vault Dwellers are... Well, Vault Dwellers are us. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I mean, I am looking forward to it. They've definitely teased us enough that I'm interested and curious how it's going to work. So, yeah. Full set of PA, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff they're working on. So, yeah, I'm definitely... I think the future of 76 is very bright. Thank you very much, Lex. I appreciate that. Sister Shay, hello to Atlanta. Atlanta, the Falcons had a good win over the weekend, right? I think so. They beat the Bucks. If I'm not mistaken. Saw that score. Or I'm wrong and I remember the wrong thing. Enclave should be hostile. Oh, Enclave. Yeah, Enclave. Yeah, but who is the Enclave? The Enclave is like... That would mean every time you go to the White Spring, all the robots try and kill you? Maybe? Bazookovich, hello. Yes, finally. Come on. All right, this is just whatever. we'll do the first person thing. It takes so long to loot in third person in this, because the camera will just bounce back and forth. Anyone got insulted today with a decent insult? I don't know. I didn't look at the insult. Shout out to Morp. All right, thank you. Arena, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, like that. 5th Super Round live stream. Thank you, Arena. Thank you very much. So nice. I appreciate that a lot. Join the Enclave, them being hostile to you doesn't make sense. I mean, the Enclave, I don't know. I mean, although I don't know, they want you to kill, like, Scorched and stuff. So, yeah. Oh, wow, another one. Thank you, Mr. Morp, making it rain. Thank you very much. Two Little Mice, welcome. Congrats on being a channel member. Be sure to check out my member-only videos. Thanks again, Mr. Morp, you are awesome. Thank you. +2 luck on all your armor. Now you have 33 luck as a full health. Nice. I'm actually thinking of doing that with one of my characters. I've got a rifleman I think I want to do that with. You know, have like Lucky is the 3rd star. And I wouldn't even need 33 luck. I'd only need like 24. I thought about doing that, you know, for a slow firing, getting, you know, crits every other shot would be pretty cool. 2 little woot woot, yes. Kill it. It's so weird. You feel like you're alone at events now, even though there's lots of other players, just because you can't see the name. You know, you can't see the name tags. You can't see the player markers. It's very weird. It feels kind of, I mean, on the one hand, it feels more realistic. On the other hand, it feels kind of lonely. It's like there's other players around, but you don't even know if it's your teammate. I mean, that's the thing. These people could be on my team and I wouldn't even know. Unless it's a player, you know, unless it's somebody who I know what, you know, their outfit. Like if Drinks was here, I recognize, you know, the turkey outfit. All right, here we are. We're ready. It's a bug, Hermos. The theory that I've heard, so there is a function coming with the December update. It's called Titles. And you'll basically be able to go into a Pip-Boy. So they'll have 2 more sections at the end. So we have collections. So then they'll have like a prefix and then a whatever. And you'll be able to choose your thing like Mr. Serpent Slayer or whatever. And so the theory is player names are tied to the titles. And because titles haven't been implemented yet, player names aren't showing. That's the theory that I've seen that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, new gameplay feature. Yeah, it's a bug. If you go to the PTS, you can see names. So yeah, a lot of people are farming on private for spookies. True enough. Got told, shut up. Fleshlight that cries. You kind of laugh loudly. What? Shut up. Fleshlight that cries. I don't understand. Just like not being able. Oh, I do too, Lauren. It's weird. It'll be back. We'll get there eventually. I'm assuming if we get a hot fix for the. I'm assuming we get a hot fix for the carbine, and if we get a hot fix for the carbine, we should get one for this as well. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Two pet rabbits. Oh, nice. I like rabbits. Mr. Aposby, Mr. Three Paws. What would be after your name? So it would show your name, and then after your name, it would actually show you, you know, like on mine, it says Wiggle Wanderer. So maybe it would say like Wiggle Wanderer, Initiate Serpent Slayer or whatever. I mean, you can pick it. So like doing things in the game, I don't know exactly how it works. So the details for me, I'll give you like kind of high level details because I don't know the nitty gritty. But basically, as you do things, you'll earn titles that you can actually use, and you can pick what you want. So I could be like, you know, Wiggle Wanderer, Mr. Serpent Slayer, or something like that. Streamlabs Discord link is showing you about. Oh, sorry, Morp. Let me give you a new one. It does that sometimes, even though it's supposed to never expire. I will post a new one. Let's see here. It's easy enough to do. That's a freshly minted Discord link for anyone that's interested in that. They are optional as far as I know, Hermos. It won't give you one automatically, so you'll have to actually go in and assign it yourself. So I think they're completely optional. Yes. If you assign yourself one, I don't know if there's a way to undo it. I haven't tested that. So, but yeah, if you don't give yourself one, you'll never have one. At least that's how it's working on the PTS. I don't know if that's the intended, but I'm assuming that's how it's always going to be. It's a fresh link, that's right. It's like all these players are here, can't even until they're, and because of the dark, you know, because it's darker, it's hard to see. Let's see, this is, I want that. Furious, oh, but +3 strength, yes. Those are effects I care about. And let's, I don't want to sell here though. She's too talky.
Well, hello there. Are you having fun?
Yeah, and that's the thing, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I mean, the titles are kind of silly and trying to come up with something. Is this person using... Damn it, how dare you have the same idea as me? The vendors here are too spread out. Although the nice thing is they are spread out, so I can get away from the voices if I want. Let's see, I don't care about that. I've been insulted. Does the insult actually say something on it? Let's see here. Someone asked if I got a good insult. Do the insults actually say anything? About insult bot. No, it doesn't actually give you a thing. All right, I bet my food is expired. That would be my guess. Yep, it's all expired. All right, let's do some more food and then go on our way. Go with the wandering. Let's see, canned meat stew. I meant to do lunchboxes today and I forgot every time, so whatever. I know it's not double XP, but still. I have a lot of lunchboxes. Pemmican, you're down here somewhere. Oh, I should hit my camp and check my Mirelurk. I just barely put a Mirelurk steamer in, and yeah. I don't really have a big stockpile. But I'll do that. Let's go to my camp first. Since I'm kind of in that area anyway. Tire Wasteland is in the Witness Protection Program. It feels like that. Love titles in Sea of Thieves. Never played that. Can name yourself something lewd? Well, you have predetermined things, Dale. So it's based on like you earn the titles and then it just basically adds to the selection of things that you can choose. So you can't type a thing in. It's basically here's all the titles that are available and you can pick one or not. And there's like a a prefix and then a whatever. So the titles are all two-part things. All right, so where was I? Was here and then was I? We'll go down here. How about that? Prefix and suffix. Why can't I come up with suffix? Anyway, after your username separated by a line. Yeah. I do. It's a camp. It's got stuff in it. I think Bethesda is getting a lot more excited about titles than the players. Yeah, yeah. It's one of those features that's there, but, you know, whatever. I'm not, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. I mean, I think the title is kind of a way to show off. I mean, in a way to say, you know what, because you can't get, I mean, you have to do certain things. I mean, I think you'll probably earn some titles by default, but some titles you won't learn until you have, you know, maybe you have to do a raid 10 times or something, or you have to kill the final boss, or you have to do this thing. So some titles will say, look, I accomplished this thing. You know, maybe that's how Bethesda is looking at it. It's like almost like a trophy. Thing is, if we all have, if everyone uses that same trophy, then yeah. So I don't know. It's not a feature. It's a feature I'll probably use, but it's also not a feature I care tremendously about. You can't make a fart joke with the new titles. You don't want it. I don't think, Will, there is one. Not that I've noticed. I mean, they have Serpent Slayer, so that's not necessarily a fart joke, but you could take that, you know, that could be that could be dirty if you want to take it that way. Best build, yeah, best builds, same thing. That's true, Herbos. Nobody does. I'm not saying I'm looking at it that way, but that's the only thing I can think of is maybe that's how they're being viewed as a thing. It's just, you know, it's one of those things. You know, you have titles and because, you know, sometimes you get things that you ask for. Sometimes you get things that nobody's asking for. I think this is one of those cases. Rather show the character name instead of the account name. Yeah, I would like that too, Brian. Although the one thing about the account name is, that way you can join a friend. Like if your friend has a team, you can join them. I don't really know the names of my friends' characters, so that makes it a little more difficult. Thank you very much, Mr. Morb. Have a good day. Thank you again for the gift memberships. I appreciate that a lot. So yeah, so having a... So it's a mixed bag. So if you have the player name, that, I mean, if you have the character name, that's a mixed bag because then people won't necessarily know, you know, join your team. Maybe make it optional. I don't know. Something's shooting me. Something's gonna regret shooting me. I'm the Grim Reaper, dummy. Why do you do that? It's so dark. It's so dark. Current character is called New Guy, so ideally you'd want to change that. Yes, that you can't change. That's the thing. You can't change the player, like the character name can't be changed. It's just a title that goes after the username, you know, like on the team. And if you're not on a team, that's the thing. If you don't play on teams, no one will ever see your, well, no, it'll show up. I think it shows up over your head. I'm trying to remember if it shows up over your head or not. I can't remember. Probably does. People care. They're fawning over the West Tech today because he hit level 10K. Oh, yeah. Well, for anything that's ever added to the game, somebody will care about it. I mean, that's the thing. Somebody cares about it. It's just a matter of how many people care about a thing. You know, some features a lot of people care about. Some features very few people care about. Where are you? Oh, I tricked it. I wasn't able to do the jump, but I was able to VATS to him. Count name is Tattletales. Why did the game change your bloody ticket of revenge to Furious? You feel like you just got robbed from potential legacy weapon for new players? It's supposed to be Lifetime Dreams. It was always supposed to be Furious. So originally what happened, when Ticket to Revenge was first on the PTS way back, it was originally a bloody. And then they changed it and they made it Furious. And so when it came to the live game, it was Furious, but it's been broken several times. And so for some people, it reverted back to no legendary effects at all. And other people it reverted to bloodied, but it was a bug. So it wasn't supposed to be a legacy item. It was never supposed to be that in the first place. It was always supposed to be Furious, and now it's just what it was intended to be all along. So that's why. It's just back to where it was. It was a bug, and now it's not. Call your character Gary Number. Your main is number 5, and your newest is 17. Well, I like that. That's fun. Don't understand why some M-rated online games prohibit profanity in names. I don't either. I don't know. Titles like The Furious, The Devastating, Explosive Expert, and The Exterminator using already in DC. Is that DC Universe Online, I'm assuming? I'm assuming that is. There's something.
If you're interested in the livestock show and auction,
Mr. Barker?
Livestock Pavilion. You there. Whatever you're up to.
He doesn't talk. All right, wait. What did I say? I said I was going to kill everything, right? Everything but the baby sloths was something I was going to kill, and they died on their own. Yeah, if I was on the PTS, I could show you. I could give you an example of some of the things, but I mean, it's not. The thing is, I don't really think it's an important enough to worry about. Ticket to Revenge has no legend. Still? I keep forgetting to check. This character doesn't have one, so I can't check it. So it still has no legendary still? Because that should have been fixed. Have you checked since Tuesday, Rob? Because this should have been fixed on Tuesday. If it wasn't, then that's definitely a bug. I haven't even checked mine, so maybe mine's that way too. I don't know. I haven't looked. I never think to look. I'm just not a railway user, so I haven't looked. Hey, Ram, welcome, welcome. Yours has them back. Okay. I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. Mine was non-legendary. So, yeah. Character name is Sergeant K. Riker. So, yeah, maybe I should check. I mean, I can't check because I don't have it. This character doesn't have it, but I should check. You have both Furious and the Bloodied version. Still, Miafu, you have both? That's so weird. So obviously the fix didn't work all the way. It only sort of worked. All right. Not a lot of random. I was hoping to get some different encounters here, and I'm not. I'm getting more of like nothing. The last time you played on your alt, well, it was changed. So on Tuesday. So it was like 5-6 days ago. Was it? Yeah, Tuesday. So 6 days ago when we had the patch, everything should have been reverted to Furious at that point. It should have been. So if you had no effects or if it was bloodied, it should be Furious now. Should be. Oh, changed. It was not. Oh, so it's back. So is it back, Rob? It's showing as Furious now. It's fixed. It's weird that it wouldn't be showing. It wouldn't have been that way a couple days ago because it should have changed on Tuesday. Is when everything should have changed, but I don't know. I ran out of time this weekend and I wasn't able to check every single player's stash to see if it was fixed. I'll try to get to that soon. Isn't there usually something like down here? Sometimes. Usually some of the time, once in a while. Oh, there we go. I see something. We're going to have a battle between something. Floaters and probably settlers. Or maybe the battle's over. And the floater and the super mutant already won. That one's hiding behind a tree over there. He thinks he's being all sneaky. He is not. I saw him. That man's playing Galaga. He doesn't think we saw him, but we did. Ariel Sato, hello, hello. Yes, happy Pizza Monday to you, even though I didn't have pizza. Die. I don't know, Miafu. I have no idea how that happens. I can only imagine the nonsense going on behind the scenes to have the gun. And the thing that was crazy is when we had different versions, because some people did have it as bloodied for a while, and the same time, like me, mine was never bloodied. It was just no effects at all. So, didn't have it either. Okay. It's so dark. Definitely, yeah. That's something I want added to the game. Give me some more control over the visuals so I can make things less dark if I want. Just checked and yours is fixed. Awesome. All right. Well, so far the fix is going through. Sounds like it's kind of working it slowly. See, I want to go over on that side. So don't you see this over here? Like we have this bridge is broken, right? Don't you just want to go over to that other side and explore? I hope that someday we get a map expansion and we get over here. I mean, look at this massive area right here. I mean, just everything inside the river. Just give us a whole new area. I mean, there's so much land here. You could do a lot with it. You could add a lot of things. And actually up at the top too, there's a lot that could be added. And over here, I know a lot of people want the mire as well. And if we got rid of the legend, there's a lot. I mean, this map could really expand a lot. I mean, it could be twice the size it is now in terms of locations and stuff. So to increase your chance of unlocking legendary mods, you should scrap weapons on a character and learn all weapon mods. Yes, Hermos, exactly right. Rather have vampires? Oh, on the railway? Yeah, Furious isn't my top choice for sure. I mean, I'd rather have basically honestly, I'd rather have a plan than a weapon so I could just get rid of it. But at least they made it reduce weight. If they didn't do that, I probably wouldn't save it. Map is huge over there. Yes, it is. Enclave land. They can make it whatever. They can make it Disneyland. I don't care. Just give us some more stuff. There is no snow on Appalachian Mountains. Apparently there's, well, you know, I mean, if you have a nuclear war, it would be possible to change the climate, I would think. So that's believable. Sorting doesn't work in the Pip-Boy at all, no. I mean, it sort of works. You can get around it. If you go into the, Turtle showed it in a video. If you go into the, for example, I'll put a tent down here. For anyone that didn't see that. So if I go into my stash right here, and then I tab over to this, then I can actually sort. I can actually sort by spoil now, and it actually works. But it won't stay that way. So I can actually sort by spoil right here. But as soon as I go out of that, I mean, you have to be interacting with the stash. Then it's back to alphabetical order, and it won't sort. So there's kind of a way around it temporarily. But yeah, that's been that way for a long time. I reported on day 1 of the PTS a long time ago, and can I kill? Apparently I can. Apparently I can murder Miss Nanny. Did an event come? Tunnel of Love. We already had that. I want something better. Ticket to Revenge, Ario. The railway rifle that you get from doing the Skyline Valley quest line. Plenty of snow in the Appalachian Mountain just in winter. Not snow year round. It melts in May. All right. Good to know. Don't really want to do this event again, but I said I'm doing every event because I need modules, damn it.
Well, that's...
I feel like we just had this event like 2 events ago.
Now, go.
Probably wasn't that long ago. All right, let's look at my food. Speaking of sorting by spoil, I should be in good shape. Should be winter for a really long time, so there should be lots and lots of snow and ice. Yeah. Pain going through the food to find the buffs is a bit oh, I agree, Ario. It's very tedious. But at least I don't miss pemmican anymore because I have to go through everything, so I get pemmican. I usually forget that. Nuclear winter is a thing. It is a thing, although I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, you can tell by the landscape here, we didn't get a lot of nuclear. We didn't have like a lot of nuclear strikes here. It's so dark in here. That's one thing I've noticed is in the interior locations, the darkness is just so much. I guess I don't hold down for that. Do I have an extra one? I mean, I swear I picked up one I didn't use last time. Nope. Apparently not. Art there, and I can pick up more than one, right? Yes, I can. Let's see. Oh, he just ran away. All right, that's fine. I have no need to chase you. So I thought I heard footsteps. I don't know if someone else is here. Okay. I wasn't sure because I can't see the marker. This is so weird. Hopefully that gets fixed and we don't have to wait until December to be able to see other players again. Then it's gonna look weird, you know, if we have to go like 2 months and we can't see players and then we see them all of a sudden. Place didn't get nuked since it would be global. First and third person? Wait, what was the question? Faster fire rate still doesn't work on Pipe Revolver. Okay, I've never tested that. On Pipe Revolver, I prefer like Hit Chance or something. I wasn't aware it didn't work. Lake effect storms come out of the north and get stuck on the mountains and yeah. I mean, that happens here. When we have the Great Salt Lake and we get, you know, stuff goes over there and we can get some pretty massive storms. It's good for the ski resorts. It's bad for people that don't want to shovel snow. We're close. I think we got one more coming up. All right, we got all those things. Now we gotta build ourselves a robot and whack a couple of death claws to try and get some stuff. Oh, is this a nest? Oh, nothing good though. Used to work at the West Virginia ski resorts all winter. Oh, nice. Top of the World is based on Snowshoe. Is that the name of the resort, Snowshoe? That is a good name for, well, it's an interesting name for a ski. Come on, where's the death claw? There we go, jeez. Nobody ever said there'd be death claws. I love how it makes the power armor noise when I land. There we go, hit that. Oh wait, I have a robot part. Let's build ourselves a robot. Named after the rat. Oh, snowshoe rabbits. Okay, that's cool. That makes sense. I think working at a ski resort would be kind of fun. Don't necessarily think I'd want to drive up there every day, but I think working at one would be fun. I actually considered that. Miss the snow, but not the cold. You know, I don't mind snow. For me, it's just shoveling. You know, that gets... That's not an enjoyable thing. Okay, we got them all. So an ideal winter for me is one where it gets... Because we had one once where we had record snow up in the mountains, but it was I got rain all winter. It was great. I think I shoveled one time all winter, and the snow and the resorts just had massive snow. It was great. Just get wanted, it will make it even funnier. Oh, I mean, that's the thing with wanted. You can't see the other players, so it's kind of the same. Israel's also there threatening to get you with theirs. Yeah. To the raiders, yeah, watch out if there's the end of the world at a ski resort. We know that the all the rich people who are there will turn to crime. Gets hit by 15 newts in Fallout. Yikes, yeah. Yeah, Salt Lake City is not a place you want to be if I'm in a Fallout game. So when people say, would you want to live in a Fallout game? No. Or when they say, what game would you want to live in? Not Fallout. Not Fallout at all. It does not go well for my home. I'm just basically a crater, is what it is. A couple of feet of snow is still very doable. I'll try walking outside when it's like 6 to 7. Ooh, yeah. I remember when I was a kid walking to school when it was like, I remember walking to school in 3 feet of snow before. I don't think they do that anymore. I think now they just close the schools. But back when I was a kid, they didn't. Like I think I had a snow day when I was in high school once. But you know, all through elementary school, junior high, never had a snow day. That just wasn't a thing. You just go, I mean, the world keeps on going. You don't, because here they're used to it, right? Like the roads get cleared. In fact, our road crews are awesome. So I mean, we actually have the infrastructure to deal with snow. And so the world doesn't shut down when we get a storm. Typically. I mean, obviously you could get enough where it would be a problem, but most of the time, not so much. Beauty of the Montana, the mountain? Is that mountain snow or Montana snow? So light, you just use a broom to remove it. Oh, yes. Walked to school when it was 2 feet deep when you were a kid. Yeah. Yeah, walking through, honestly, I loved walking. I mean, that was great. I remember going to school, I put on, like the snow bibs, the ski bibs. And, big snow boots and just stomp through the snow, walk it. It was awesome. Like, I loved it. It was like, I don't want to stay home. I want to go outside and play in the snow. Power attack damage is good. And this is, what is Burning Love? Assassin's hit chance is good, though. Hey, Micah, welcome. Can you put a cowboy hat on with that outfit? The outfit, with the outfit you can. So it's two separate things. You have the Grim Reaper outfit, and then you have the headwear. So if I put on a cowboy hat, it would remove this part of it. So, but I could still have the outfit part, but not the headwear. Montana, you live in you lived in Bozeman. All right, cool. We're sort of neighbors. We're probably 1,000 miles apart, but still. Actually, I don't know how far Bozeman is. I think it's a ways, though. Definitely wouldn't want to live in the Warhammer 4K48 universe, no. Any universe is called Warhammer. I'm good. Did I do this already? I'm getting a little lost. Okay. So I was up around the lumber. Where did I go last? Did I put down I put down a tent. Perfect. Colorado was the same. Never had a snow day when you were a kid. Yeah, in Colorado, Colorado weather's pretty similar to here. Bought it for the flaming bag. I think a lot of people did, Brian. I actually bought it I bought it for the outfit. Was the main thing. Headwear, yeah, you can wear it, because I'm wearing sunglasses. Let's do this. So you can actually wear a face covering, so, because it is headwear. So I have that. I could probably do a scout mask with it. You know what? I'm kind of curious. Do I have a scout mask? I'm just kind of curious, because if I can do it, I should be able to do a scout mask. Let's put that away. Now I'm kind of curious. I don't know if I have one. I can craft one if I need it, but that would be, whoops. Wait. I don't know if I have any scout masks. I probably doesn't look like I do. Let's see. That's a mask, but that's headwear, right? Oh, it doesn't say, but that's headwear. I don't think I have any Is a scout mask? No, because you can wear a hat with the scout mask. See, now I wanna know. Hang on. Now I wanna know. I'm pretty sure I can craft one. I should be able to craft the Vault 94 one. If not, I'll go buy it, because now I really want to know. Chili's close to done. You wanted to add to the convo. You hate snow. You're actually allergic to the cold. Get hives when it contact too long. Oh, wow. Cold urticaria? I've never heard of that. All right. Snow and cold weather sucks. Yeah, I can see that if you're allergic to it. Rose's last name is Jeffries. Yeah, and she's listed as Jane Doe in the thing. Mothman Hunter goggles look funny too. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. I don't think I have those. Let's see if I have that. I may not have the Vault 94 mask. If not, I'll go buy it. Let's see. Vault 94 armor. I don't have the mask. All right, hang on. I'm going to buy it because I'm curious. I want to know. Hey, Paul and Mike, welcome, welcome. Wear the smiling mask with the Reaper hood. Snow doesn't really exist in England. Why would I live where the air hurts your face? Every Minnesotan ever. Yes. Luckily, I mean, our weather isn't that extreme here. I mean, we get snow, but we very, very rarely get into like single digit temperatures. I mean, it's typical in January to get down down in like the teens, maybe the high teens. That's usual, but getting below like 10 degrees or even down to 10 degrees is very rare and doesn't happen most years. So, I mean, typically January, we're in the 20s for the most part. I'm assuming you buy it. Well, it's the plan. I mean, I think it's you buy it here, right? Because this is where you buy all the other stuff, right? The Thorn. I think it's the Thorn armor mask, right? Or I'm wrong. Yeah, right. Oh, the Vault 94 Scout armor mask is right. Oh, that's $16.50. Are you kidding me? That's a lot of gold for curiosity. Ah, whatever. I'm curious. It's for science. It's for science. That's such a waste too. I don't ever wear these things. All right, let's go find out now. Yeah. Now I'm curious. Are they getting any in the UK, but they still close the schools? Oh, okay. Ram is a Jet. No, Ram's a Lions fan, I'm guessing, right? Because you're from Detroit, right? I think you're from Detroit. Lions had a hell of a day yesterday. Are you from Minnesota? Like you live in Minnesota, right? You live in Minnesota, but you are from Detroit, or do I have it the other way around? Because I was thinking it was you were from Detroit, which just means the Lions that was a good day for you. They killed it. From Detroit. Okay, and you live in Minnesota. All right, I had it right. See, I remember things sometimes. All right, here we go. Oh, that's fun. There we go. Oh, I like that. All right, who thinks I should go with this look the rest of the way? Put away the sunglasses and go with this. Do we like this look? Lions, Tigers, and Red Wings were great. Nice. Nice. You were a Jets fan when Timu Salon played? Let's see. Wait, well, there's different Jets. There's New York Jets and there's Winnipeg Jets. You may be talking about two different sports. I'm not sure. And there's probably other Jets too. Add Mothman. I can't do that. The mask won't let me do goggles. So the mask, because the mask takes up the face covering. Because I have got the, see, the sunglasses are unequipped. All right, we're going to do that. Just because I want to. And it's silly. Just because it's silly. Let's see here. Let's do... Canned dog food. There we go. All right, let's go back to where our tent was. Where was I? There we go. On with our travels. They didn't close schools in UK when you were there in the 70s and 80s. We do not like this look. Looks like you had an accident with surgical tubing. Live in a very warm spot of Germany and have to shovel maybe 2 days per year. You know, for me, it's really weird. Like some winters, like I think it was it last year? Last year I shoveled a lot. In fact, I think the last 2 winters I shoveled a lot. And I've had winters when, I mean, like I said, I had one winter where the ski resorts got record snow, but it wasn't cold enough down here for that. And so I just got a lot of rain and I never shoveled. I maybe shoveled, I think one time. Like I had the shovel one time and that was it. That's the best kind of winter.
We got company.
Yes, I am the Grim Reaper. Sometimes I forget that and I don't kill things. Oh, that was pretty gory too. All right, make sure we're on the right road. We are. All right, Punk, have fun. Thanks for watching. That does look really weird too. Do we not like it? Do we not like it? Should I put up a poll? All right, we'll do this. How do I do a poll? I can't remember how to do a poll here. Oh, there we go. Start a poll. Let's see here. We'll make it simple. Scout mask. Yes or no? There we go. Maybe. There we go. Scout mask. Yes or no? I will go with the I will go with the crowd. If I get no votes, I'll get rid of it. Ah, can I VATS this? Oh, I can. All right. Can I VATS you? I can. Oh, wow. Jumping and tricks with VATS. Nice. Can I show the mask again? Sure. Because it's covered in vines, because it's the Vault 94 mask. So there we go. So far, we're at 81% yes. So far, the no votes are not winning. Of course, I can be bribed, too. So, I mean, I can be bought either direction. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I can... Oh, oh, did I just murder... Oh, I didn't realize I could... All right, well, there we go. There we go. We're just Grim Reaping everything. How about that? I didn't know they were killable. Now we know. Uh-oh, yes is losing steam. Now it's down to 71%. The Grim Reaper, yeah. Ferns on the mask, enhanced perception like cat whiskers. Oh, there's a... Okay. Did this ever have a... I mean, was this ever open? At one point, was there a Scorch Pieces, or has it always been like this? Because I know some of them have changed over time. Well, it was from the Vault Raid. I mean, because that used to be how you got the armor. You actually had to go and do the Vault Raid. I don't know if you got the plans that way or whatever, but you had to do the Vault Raid in Vault 94, which is, you know, this vault right here. Here. And it's full of vines and stuff. So, like, Thorn Armor, that's why Thorn Armor, Stranglerheart Armor, and Solar Armor all have the vines, is because that's where the armor originated. Check how Scout Mask looks with the headwear. Now we're asking each other's age. In the UK during the 70s, snow days were just called days, or alternatively, get your arse to school days. Yeah, I mean, that's here. We didn't really have snow days. I mean, we had days when it snowed, but they were just like every other day, but there was snow.
I will live forever in the light.
Want to see how it looks? Want to see how what looks? Brian, yeah, the whole idea is I'm looking for random encounters today. I didn't want to hunt Scorched again. One stream is enough for that. Oh, it's down to 69% for the yes. Yes is still winning, though. Grew up in Scotland and had to trudge 2 miles to school. Ooh. Yeah, I had to walk like, I mean, when I was in elementary school, it was like a block from my house, so it was close. Start school in August and bacon in the snow days. Well, when I was a kid, we used to start school, like we started like the end of August. So we'd have like a week of school, and then we'd have a 3-day weekend because of Memorial Day, or Labor Day rather. It was kind of weird. And then when I was in high school, we started after that. Oh, I'm like, there's the NPC. Oh, kind of looks like Darth Vader. I gotta say, that does. Okay, so with the regular, that's the covert mask. Yeah, it kind of looks like Darth Vader, I think. So you need an outfit with like a black cape and stuff. Then you could roleplay as Darth Vader. Interesting. They never closed the school when you were younger, but they seem to today. Probably more health and safe. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. That definitely, kids are. I mean, we used to ride in the back of a pickup truck, so you do that now and you get arrested for, you know, child endangerment. So it's definitely not the same world that it's always been. Kids are actually seen as valuable and they're looked out for, stuff like that. So yeah, that's a thing. Need a spooky collectron. Is there not one? Oh, one that collects, like we have with the Santatron that collects holiday gifts, only this collects spooky bags. That's actually a good idea. And why don't we have one? Put that in the atomic shop. People will buy it. Okay, this isn't a road. Where is the, I guess, there's no road here, right? So, all right, I guess we'll go this way. We'll run in place for a little bit and then go back this way. Why are you pulling me over, officer? The kids, well, they are tied up back there, so they're okay. Yeah, we have them strapped down. But yeah, we used to sit in the bed, or we'd actually sit up on the edge, right? You know, so we had like nothing behind us, and it was fine. You know, it's like, oh, because I remember, so when I was a kid, I played soccer, and my dad was a coach, and we'd just drive the truck around picking up the other players for either the game or for practice, and we would all just be in the back of the truck. It was fine. That's just a thing that you would do. Shorts in the winter. We were not allowed to wear shorts to school, though. I mean, that's the thing kids can do now. They have uniforms, some of the schools. We didn't have that either. It's just different. You know, times change. What was the event? Oh, it was Line in the Sand. I've only got crappy events today. It's kind of lame. Although, I guess you can get the spookies. So this is a good event for spooky hunting, right? Because you can get those. Broken, hello. Wish they would give a script for spooky bags like they do in Chris. I do too. I would probably hunt them. It looks like the yeses are winning. I think we're good. I think we're just gonna stay with this. We're gonna end the poll. Yeah, I wish they would do that too. I mean, I'd be a lot more interested in if we got legendary script from it, as opposed to not interested at all. I mean, we get legendaries from obviously the thingies, but going to sleep. All right, true. Have a good sleep. Stepdad said something about half an inch of ice in the sidewalks back in '95. He still went on a push bike to school only to be sent back because the school closed. No one contacted him. Oh, wow. See, that is one thing I'm glad for. So we've had some pretty heavy winters and we can get a lot of snow, but we don't really get ice, not like that. I mean, sometimes we may get, you know, thin layers here and there, but in terms of like everything covered in a sheet of ice, that is not a thing. That does happen on the East Coast though, and probably up where Ram lives, I'm guessing too. Probably gets, but we, like the ice storms and stuff, never had one here. It's just not a thing. Luckily, it's not a thing I would want. Kids would be calling Childline. Yeah. It's a different world. I mean, it's just different. You know, back when I was a kid, you know, kids got spanked. That was the thing that happened. I think if you do that now, probably you get in trouble, I'm guessing. I'm assuming. I mean, I don't have kids, but I'm assuming if you spank your child, problems arise. Chili is done. All right. I'm glad it was good. Save me some. Needed to ski to school a few winters. Well, that would be awesome. We didn't ever do that. I remember when I was a kid once, so I had cowboy boots. And they were great. You could run and then slide down the sidewalk. They were like perfect for sliding down like a snowy sidewalk. So, you know, fun stuff like that. I mean, it's good for breaking your neck too, probably, but didn't do that. Skiing to school sounds awesome. Grinding random encounters is how you got skeleton costume, Halloween, witch hat, Civil War. Yeah, I did that a long time ago. Brian, I had a route that I used to do multiple times. I would do it and hop servers over and over again for quite a while until I had all of those plans and duplicates of all of those plans. Thinking, well, if I have all set, it'll be worth good for trading, which I never did, and I don't know why I bothered, but yeah. But yes, that is definitely a way to get all those plans. Can't wait for Perseo. Yeah, I don't have. I was gonna get Matt's script on my main character, and I'm not there yet. I'm at like 8,500, I think, and I haven't played it for a couple of days. And the Purveyor sale, for anyone who doesn't know, is on Thursday, so 25% off stuff. I'm going to be buying weapon plans this time around rather than armor, or not weapon plans, but 1-star weapons rather than 1-star armors, just to mix it up. Now you can get them in party packs. Yeah, now they're pretty easy to get. I mean, they were easy to get before. I mean, that was the thing. It wasn't like farming like an asylum dress or a cranberry bog healing salve or something, which was, you know, stupidly rare. So it wasn't like that. I mean, farming that stuff, if you wanted to hit, I mean, there was a lot of spots where those random encounters spawn, and it didn't take me very long to get all those. So I mean, even if it was rare, it still doesn't bother me that people can get it in party packs. You're in Eagle Mountain, Jinto. Wow, we're close. We're close, just around the, that's around point of the mountain, right? Isn't that Eagle Mountain? Isn't that like around the bend, if I have my geography right? She'll travel in vehicles without seatbelts. Oh yeah, that's a thing too. You can grind wrap. That's true, you can, and I did that too. I used to use them to grind wrap back when back when I really wanted to, let's see, try and get close to this one. Was I close? I was close enough. All right, and a bloodied spear. Yee. Someone got poked with it and they're dead. Is it just? Oh yeah, that's the one that dead. Got it. Got it. But it seems like it used to get a lot of these. I mean, that's the only one I've seen. Maybe there have been others and they just got sniped. I don't know. It's an event nobody does, and then when the Spooky Scorched or the Holiday Scorched are going, people do this event. Oh, there's another one way over there. See if I can get to it. I'm gonna try and just... Darn it. I didn't do a power attack or a VATS attack. I was trying to do... Where'd it go? There we go. I just wanted to kind of tap it, but bleed damage wins. So we're practically neighbors. We're not that, we're like 20 minutes apart. Had 5 at the Enclave event at Seneca Rocks. Yeah, I got quite a few from that. I did, what was it? I did Collision Course. I got, I think 2. I mean, I got hardly any. Used to ski a 10 to 20 mile journey in a place called Black Mountain in Finland. And funny thing is, it really isn't a mountain. There really is no mountains in Finland. All right. That's a pretty good loop. Was that cross country ski? Well, if that's cross country skis, you'd be in phenomenal shape. Cross country is a very good workout, and if you can do 10 to 20 miles on that, you're in good shape. Or you die trying. Very good cardio. I've cross country skied a few times. It's been a while though, and I don't have any. I don't have any cross country skis at the moment. I've got regular skis and I have a snowboard, and I haven't been on either one of them in 5 or 6 years, I think. Lex has thighs like giant redwood trees. You probably would. I mean, if you're doing that on a regular basis, you must, yeah. That's definitely a thigh workout. Oh yeah, well, okay. Yeah, when you're 10 to 12 years old, everything's you have energy forever. I miss being that energetic. I would let me go back to being 10 or 12 years old. All right, what's this? No. Surface to air, I'm not a fan of. It's just so noisy. Medium redwood trees. Still, you know. I'm assuming it was cross country. Haven't touched skis for like 2 decades now. Yeah. For me, it hasn't been that long, but it's been a bit. I mean, it used to be kind of a fun thing, but it turned into a lot because it's just gotten so crowded here because of that. Because we got the mountains, you know, it's great for the summer and the winter time, and we've got a lot of people that have come here, and it's just gotten really crowded. And so that makes it less fun. You have to like reserve a spot when you go skiing, a parking spot, and I think they have paid parking now in some of the spots, and so yeah, the good times are over. Any event plan should drop in the party packs for those who want to finish those plan collections. I think so. Add calibrated shocks. Give us the ultrasight calibrated shocks already. Let's see, that won't help me. Mole rat meat, no. I must have like, what do I have that's so heavy? Do I have a bunch of super stims? Do I have, oh, I probably have 2 fusion cores. That's the thing. How about plans? I am sitting on plans. Tunnel of Love poster, no. Tombstones, no. I've got 5 bags. All right, that's probably about right. Probably close enough. And let's do canned dog food. And what's our food? I want food to be at the top. Oh, everything's... No, just the dog food. All right. Did I put down a tent? Where was I? I did put down a tent. All right. Last time skiing was 91. Ooh, that's been a while. Really close by, but don't want a torn ACL. Yeah, I could see that. Norwegian godparents tried to get you into skiing. You just like the lack of actual breaks. I could totally understand that as well. Let's see. We are... Oh, someone's in a silo. All right. Michael to the rescue. Let's see. We want to go... This way. All right. Missing the reactive plates. I think I'm missing that one too. All right, we have got encrypted. I think I'm missing that one too. I looked recently, and I think reactive, because that's another one that's rare. It has the same drop chances. There's a few of those that are the same drop chances calibrated. And I thought I had them all. I didn't realize I was missing, and I went and checked, and it's like, yeah, I'm missing that one. I think there's 2 that I'm missing, maybe. 91 wasn't that longer ago, only a few years. Yeah, right? 91 is, it was only 33 years ago. Wow, yeah, it was a while. Yeah, it was only 33 years ago. Was 2 marriages ago. It was only 1 for me. It was only 1 marriage ago. And I'm gonna hold it at that number. I think that's good. One was enough. That glowing skeleton, I do like it. That's pretty. Hello, whoever you are. Whoever you are. Hello, nameless one. Got another calibrated plan today, 3rd time ever. Nice, took a screenshot, you couldn't believe it. I think I've had it drop, for some reason I want to say I'd had it twice, but I don't think so. I think I only had it drop once. It's the other one, Emergency Protocols, that I've had like 3 times. And that one is, that one's just as rare. Not one that I use, because I like jetpacks. And I play full health. Defend yourself. I am. I'm being defensive by being offensive. Yeah, I've been using this weapon. Even when I've been playing this character off stream, I've been using this weapon. I gotta say, it's fine. It's not my favorite. I don't plan to continue using it after today, after this stream. I'll switch to something else. I miss my plasma cutter. Still my favorite. Or maybe I'll switch to something else. I don't know. It's like the plasma cutter, I think, swings a little quicker. Plus, it's got better combination effects on it. Come at me, see what happens. Probably I die if it actually gets to me. Ah, okay. It's going down quick, all the flashiness. It's not dying as fast as I thought it would, though. Oh, I'm blind. Oh, jeez. All the different, it's like, it's like the people making the weapons don't care about people with, like, who are prone to seizures. Wow, that's a lot of robots. It's a whole lot of robots. I know where all the robots are. I found them. They're all down here. Come on, let me loot. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's get out while we can. Right here. Got another been in reindeer sleigh and driven dog sled, but how do you? Oh, wow. A reindeer sleigh and a dog sled. I have done neither one of those things. I've been on a regular sled, like a people sled. All right, what do we have? Anything good? Anything I want? Not really. Let's see. No, I don't want either one of those effects. So into the script machine we go. So I've got 5,000 script on this character I can spend on the sale. And I'll probably go after weapon effects because this character knows overeaters. Like the main armor effects I was worried about or that I wanted was overeaters, strength, and endurance. And this character knows those. So I'm going to be going after weapon effects on this one. Let's see. Right away, not so much. Still been insulted and I don't need another outfit. All right, let's try this again. Where was I? Where was I anyway? Oh, there it was. There we go. I got to figure it out. You gonna fix auto-act stagger glitch soon? I don't know, Sean. Believe it or not, they don't tell me. So I have no idea. Snowmobiles are the way to go in the north when winter. Oh, I'm driven a snowmobile rather. I've used snowshoes. Definitely less fun than a snowmobile looks. Auto axe is unplayable in first person? Really? See, for me at third person, I find it terrible because it doesn't do any damage for me. It always bugs out for me when I play it in third person. It's not a weapon I use much though. The sale of the Rusty Pick, Rob, it's on Thursday. So it'll be Thursday through the weekend. Another unyielding box mod drop today on your bloody build. Oh, nice. 3 out of 5. Nice, nice. Awesome, awesome. Oh, third person? Oh, yeah. In third person, it's awful. It just doesn't do... I mean, for me, it bugs out. It just doesn't do any damage. And as you can see, I like to play melee in third person, which is one of the reasons I don't use an auto axe, except... I mean, I have one. I've got one right here. It's not even legendary. I keep forgetting to roll it. It's like... Talk about a weapon that doesn't even need to be legendary to still be really killy. It's that one. Let's see. So, yeah, there's no roads up there. I guess there's really... I mean, the roads are right here. But then they just kind of dead end. So, but there are random encounters. There's one up here. So we're going to do that. Go up over by Prickett's Fort and do the little tucked away random encounter. It's one of the spots you can go to if you're farming those plans. You know, like the... oh, someone completed a quest. Was it Michael? Are we about to see a nuke? I bet we are. Bet we're about to see a nuke. That would be my guess. Not much here, though. Sean, it may end up being one of those things that just is always broken. Because sometimes things are that way. Some things just stay broken forever. I think what'll probably happen before that is Auto Axe gets detuned because it's so incredibly broken. Like, talk about a weapon that does way too much damage. Especially when you compare it to every other weapon in the game. It's just, yeah. So anybody who uses an auto axe, I would just, you know, brace yourself. I would expect someday for that to not do as much damage. I don't expect it to be weak, but I would definitely expect it to do less damage than it does now at some point. You have to stop the trigger and start again with the third person auto axe. That's what you use on your melee build. Oh, okay. Hey, Galador, welcome. Up close and personal with a stabby thing without the damage perks and only relying on bleed damage. I mean, with auto axe, you don't even need, yeah, anything. I mean, obviously it helps if you have perks. So actually, the weapon I really want to use more, I'm not gonna do it during the stream because it's the wrong thing, is this. Zweihander is so good. Like, this thing does so much damage. And I haven't tested this yet, but this actually benefits from the latest patch. It actually benefits from the science perks now. So you can actually juice up the damage. In fact, I'm kind of curious what that does. Just add in Sizer. Do I have science I don't have any science. Oh, I don't have enough room to do it upright anyway. I don't have enough intelligence yet. But talk about something that probably doesn't need to hit harder, but yeah, with science perks it will. Let's see. That goes to there. Okay, I'm on the right track. I know what I'm doing. That's what I do, Benji. Actually, on my heavy gunner, I do carry around a chain. It's either chainsaw or auto axe. And I just have incisor. I don't have any other perks. Just give the armor penetration and I'm good. Is Zweihander I think it's a German word. I think it's German for something. It actually has a meaning. Oh, there's an Agua. Is it the same one? Ah, teleporting Agua. Okay, he's yeah. He's one of those. It's not his time. Isn't that what we say? We don't kill a thing. It's not your time. Two-hander. Yeah, see, it means a thing. Apparently it means two-handed. That's what I'm hearing. Double-handed. Two-handed. Yeah, okay. So I think that's what it means. I'm getting that hint. Oh. My thumb's getting a little sore from the constant just like holding the stick down and running constantly. But we got to get to those encounters. That's what it is. Did I miss it? Oh, we got an event. He's probably waiting on the nuke to see if we get eviction notice. Maybe we'll get eviction notice in like 5 seconds. Or oh, look at this. I picked up a legendary 10 minutes ago. He launched a nuke. Is it going to be? Do we get the event? Oh, Moonshine Jamboree. Yeah, I'm perfectly good with going to an event instead of that.
Please exit the area.
Moonshine is such not a fun event. Let's see here. Death from above. Where are we going anyway? Ah, Cranberry Bog. All right. All right, all right. Isn't there an auto run? Well, yeah, I mean, if I push, it'll run automatically, but it won't go anywhere. There we go. So if so all I have to do is press down and it auto runs, but I have to hold down the stick to move forward. There is no auto forward. Let's see, we can do this here. I don't know if I have anything. Have I picked up anything? I don't think I have. No. All right. Let's go down to here where the things are. And fight a big dragon. I was doing, I joined a server the other day, just a random server. And right after I got there, a nuke was launched. And oh, it looks like there was a spooky here. And it's not here anymore because someone killed it. It flashed here briefly though. Anyway, I joined a random server and there was a nuke in the air, or like right after I joined the server, a nuke launched. And it was on Earl. And so the nuke hits and I join Earl and we're waiting and we're almost down to the rubble clearing and eviction notice pops. And of course, everybody leaves and goes to eviction notice. And at that moment, I'm like, you know, that's pretty bad if a regular event gives you better, you know, like draws better than pick up any of these things. Maybe it'll be legendary or something. Probably won't be, but because to me it seems like a boss event should be more rewarding than a regular event. And the fact that people just, without even a hesitation, just jump immediately to eviction notice just tells you how unbalanced the rewards are in the game. I mean, in this game, this event, I think you only get 2 legendary modules for this event. It's like, I shouldn't get more legendary modules for, you know, like free range. I can follow some cows around and get more modules than I can for taking down a boss. Doesn't seem right either. No, I don't think it exists. I mean, I don't think it's not invented. It's a German word. So it's not that it was, you know, it's not that it was invented. It's not an English word and it wasn't invented for the game. It's a German word. I mean, you remember the guy is like he's German, right? Like the boss in the quest line, isn't he German? So it makes sense. Raise rewards for bosses. I agree. Well, I mean, what they need to do is a balance pass. They need to go through all the events and balance out the rewards. I mean, eviction notice gives way too much, but they can't just reduce eviction notice. What they need to do is bring everything else up and then reduce eviction notice, kind of do it all at the same time. Because honestly, if every event gave me like half a dozen legendaries, that'd be great. You know, rather than going to eviction notice and hop in servers for eviction notice where I get 20 or 25, just anytime an event pops up and I get half a dozen, I'd be perfectly happy with that. So, but who knows? I mean, at some point I expect it to happen, but who knows? Hopefully this thing lands at some point. In medieval terms, an Englishman would say two-handed. Oh, okay. Louise, it's supposed to last for 2 weeks, so we should have another week from, you know, after tomorrow. And then I think we have mutated, then we have like mutated events, I think. And is this thing gonna land? Maybe? All right, we're gonna land. I just want to get me some hits in. All right, I've got some damage in. Perfect. I just want to get away so I don't get staggered. Oh, there's a legendary. Cool. I've noticed that you've only been getting only one module for some events when you're expecting a few more than that. Yeah, some modules, some events only give. Well, some will only give like one module, and some will give like. Okay, I was standing right here, and I didn't get to loot this thing. I mean, it was right here. I should have been able to loot that. Oh well. Yeah, some events give a range. They'll give like 1 to 3 or whatever, and some will give a fixed amount. But yeah, it's definitely really uneven. And the events that I mean, like free range gives a lot, right? And in terms of difficulty, it's. I mean, you're just following some cows. And I'm not saying we should drop eviction notice, but I mean, I'm not saying we should drop free range, but it's just funny that it seems kind of arbitrary what gives. You know, what events give 5 and what events give 2. I mean, this event gives 2. This is a boss event. We only get 2. 2 to 3. Yeah, you get repair kits as well. That was quick. Quick-ish. So I'm going to guess that I'm going to get no spookies here. Can I do an area loot? Oh, there's one. I spoke too soon. I got a spooky. I don't know where it is, but... Get me out of the radiation. I'm positively glowing. Let's see here. T, what are they for? What for? Players wait to farm the spooky at the queen, don't they? Sometimes, Lawrence, sometimes not everyone gets the message. Sometimes people farm it and they just go for the mobs, and other times that happens and they don't go. And they don't go for the mobs, so yeah. Don't want to give 5 to the queen because you can chain 3 of them. Yeah, but you can do the same thing with, I mean, like encrypted, you can server hop and do it over and over again. And you don't have to go through the process of launching a nuke, so I just think they need to update the reward pool, is what they need to do. I think only Earl should reward repair kits. Well, Earl is the boss that doesn't. So all of the bosses give repair kits except Earl. He does not give any. So, which is kind of funny. Like Earl is the longest wait, but doesn't give repair kits. Are we still shooting stuff over here? Oh, we're shooting like glowing ghouls and stuff. All right, let's go. Do we get this? All right, let's go in here really quick. Speaking of Earl, let's see if there's a wild one in here. Yep. A lot of people do that. I mean, that's the thing. I know that's a thing that people do. I would do it too if I could be bothered. I just can't be bothered to do it. That's a Deathclaw. That's not an Earl, so never mind. Not afraid of a Deathclaw. I'm just not interested in a Deathclaw. Aspelin, hello. Doing well so far. Well, there's this one. You can do it with this one. You can do it with Line in the Sand, and you can do it with Collision Court. They all have spookies. This one kind of looks like a spooky. They've got the little outfit. I should probably, let's see. What does this give me? This is poison resist. Well, yeah, maybe. This is luck, sure. Ghoul Slayers, we don't care about. Troubleshooters, critical damage, sure. Brain dead. Actually, no, that's not the other one. So there's other ones you can do too. There's when you have the Seneca Rocks, the the Enclave event, Seneca Rocks, right here, Visitor Center. That one is full of Scorch, so you can get it from there. And here too, actually. So if you go to Drop Connection when it's here, they're scorched all over the place down there. I mean, they're not necessarily part of the event, but there are scorched down there as well. So there are lots of opportunities. November, when translated to Finnish is Marasku, which means month of dying. Oh, wow. Okay. Finnish is metal without even trying. All right. Okay. Feel like this is one of those cases where I've lost what's going on in the chat. Happens sometimes. I don't know what's going on. Glowing blood, glowing mask, gold per innards. We gotta be, no, we still have caps. That's good. I thought I would get all capped out. And I should use the Scorch Beast Brain for intelligence, but yeah. Then I have to cook and, you know, I have to get the recipe book out and all that. Let's see. What did I pick up in terms of this? Or notes? Ultrasight internal database, left leg, steadfast, blade. All right, so a bunch of plans I don't want. And how are my foods doing? We're close. We'll go like another minute or so. Since all I'm doing is wandering. Let's see, I put down, where did I put the thing down? Where did I put the tent down? Oh, way up there. All right. There we go. Bane, so queens are best for farming spookies. Yesterday, played with another streamer. What? How dare you? Got 40 spooky bags per queen. Wow. That's when you're farming it well. You're letting it go a while. That's nice. All your knowledge of Finland is from Dude Sons and the Press Channel. Let's see. Want to go this way. There's one random encounter up and around the bend past Prickett's Fort. And it's actually a good one if you're looking to farm the Civil War plans or the witch costume or the skeleton costume. It's a good plans. Of course, you don't need to do that anymore. But back in the day, wow. Server's a little slow. Notifying me of stuff like that. Bomb drops on the Fisher and take your time. Just tons of spookies. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the kind of thing you could do on a private server, and it wouldn't even matter if you ever killed the queen. Just let it run its time out. You'd get so many. And you get way more legendary stuff. I mean, obviously you wouldn't get modules, but you get so many legendary items, and yeah. Just let the spooky come over and over again. So right over here is a random encounter spot. Kind of out of the way, and this can be lots of things. Right now, it's just a little clue. I should hear a sheep squatch, right? At some point. Maybe when I loot this. No? For some reason, I thought you'd hear the sheep squatch when you find that little thing. But yeah, this is a good place to find aliens or whatever. All kinds of good stuff. Okay, so I guess I could follow the road all the way down here. There's really not much there, though. That's not a very interesting road. Maybe from... I did that one already. I guess I could do this. I could go down this road. So right here, maybe go down... Oh, not really sure where to go. I can follow the... I can follow the tracks. Let's follow the tracks. Let's do that. Follow the train tracks. You know what Bethesda are like these days? They love doing things backwards. Got 80 sheep cards at the moment. Finding a good server is a pain. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll get a sheep. I'll buy the card, and then it'll take me like 10 servers to be able to find, a server that I can actually use it on. I wish the terminal would tell you, just flat out, just say, hey, this is on cooldown right away. Like I shouldn't have to go into it and try and do it. I should just be able to just know. But it is what it is. Let's see. That's agility. Let's see. That's damage resist. That's pemmican. Let's see. That's something. I already did that. Don't need that. This is such a pain. What do we got? Oh, we got a flaming bag. Oh, Scorch Beast Brain. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 10 or so server up. Yeah, it's a process. It's like we have a missile silo holotape. Why can't we have a pylon or whatever it's called? What is that called? Pylon site? No, that's not what it's called. The pylon ambush site. Yes. Why can't we have a pylon ambush site holotape? People are doing this. I should go here and just stand around. And I don't care though. Never mind. I should do that. I just don't care enough to do it. I mean, that's an event that the more people that show up, the more spookies you'll get. Because that's just kind of how it works. Need to add a filter when joining the server, like silo nukes or encrypted activated. Something. I mean, the silos are pretty easy. I mean, if you've done the quest line, you have the missile silo holotape, and you can just look and see what silos are open and how long until they will be open. But you know, the server. Hang on, I want to go over here and grab something. The terminal doesn't tell you. It just tells you it's on cooldown. It doesn't tell you how long. And to me, I don't understand, you know, it's like, well, if it's on cooldown, that's fine. But how long? Is it 10 minutes? Is it 2 hours? Like what? I don't even know how long the cooldown is. Let's see. Just scrapping, oh, I was gonna say just scrapping chainsaws for mods, but chainsaw's not there, so apparently I'm not doing that. Personal terminal should tell us the status of everything. That would be okay too, does it? I mean, yeah, I agree. Personal terminal should tell us everything. I mean, that's what it's for, right? There's a camp. Kind of a interesting place for it. I bet it gets hit with nukes a lot. Does this camp really only have a vendor and nothing else, or is it up on top? Okay. Oh, your camp doesn't have a scrap box? Screw you. Doesn't have a scrap box. I don't care. Not at all. Where are we at? Another event in a few minutes. I don't know how many random encounters there are on the train tracks. I mean, the roads have a lot, but I don't know about the tracks. We'll find out. Yeah, free cobbler at your camp if anyone needs it. There you go. Yeah, I went and I usually do Starlight Berry Cobbler, but I did that and I was going to do it, but it's like +1 endurance. And I went, no. I don't want to override the pemmican I just took, so I went and farmed cranberries for the Cranberry Cobbler. Could have re-rolled it, I guess. Hey, Griffin. Been using the V63 laser carbine. You have an AA explosive and bloodied. It's been hard gaining ammo with it. Is there a trick or is it just ammo drain gun? The problem is fusion cells drop in really small amounts. And so anything that uses fusion cells is just really hard to keep up with ammo. And that's the biggest problem. I mean, yeah, it is an ammo drain gun for sure, but it's just the ammo type. I mean, fusion cells are just rough to gain ammo. Unless somebody knows the secret. I certainly don't. Fusion cells are one of the worst in terms of contextual drop amounts. Plop it down for the cost of placing the camp module, and it's all portable. Yep. Poor man survival tent. I've done that. I actually did that on one of my characters. I think it was a stream character I did it on. And it works, it's great, but fortunately I have a rich man survival tent, so. And I only had to be a rich man to do it. I did have a weird thing happen though. Craft laser gatlings. That gives you fusion cores, not fusion cells. The laser carbine uses fusion cells. Laser gatlings gives you fusion cores. So that won't work. Don't take Benji's advice. That won't work at all. That'll give you something you can't use. But I had a weird thing on Friday night. I was on the PTS and I did a raid and I went to use the scrap box and it wouldn't let me. It said, this is for Fallout First members only. And I'm like, well, I used it early. I mean, I used it in the first round of the raid. So later on it was crazy. And I thought, oh great, the raid is bugging out. Well, it turns out my Fallout First had expired, even though it's set to auto renew. And I got an email from Steam saying they were going to bill me on the 25th, which was Friday. And they didn't bill it. And so I lost access to Fallout First for like, I don't know, it wasn't very long. It was the end of the day and I was tired. So I just said, I'll deal with it tomorrow. And then they billed it overnight. And then so yeah. But that was a weird thing. Okay, I tried to jump, but it did like a weird thing where at the moment of jumping, it stutters the character. I ran into this before. Yeah, it won't let you jump there because it does a weird thing. Didn't hear cells. Yeah. Well, it was, the carbine. Feel like with how the laser carbine works, it should use fusion cores, but good to know the cells don't drop. Yeah, they just don't drop in large amounts. It's just that way. To farm cells, use Tesla and Expos. Well, okay, so that is a thing. Yeah, what you want to do is use, that's a good idea. Yeah, if you have a Tesla rifle, use it in expeditions and daily ops. That's a good way to farm it. And do it on a team. You know, let other people share in doing the damage and stuff. Farm copper. That's what you want to do, is farm copper. Which is hard to do in large amounts. Fusion cells don't drop as much as the plasma cartridges are the opposite. You swim in those. Neurology. Yes, thank you for subscribing. Farming spookies is a great way to farm cells. They die in 1 or 2 shots and you can always gain. Yeah, I guess that's true. You know, have it equipped when you open spooky bags. That's another option as well. I think the best bet is to mass craft the ammo. Use the laser rifleman, so you do fine with contextual ammo, but use the carbine. You fear you have to craft. Yeah. I mean, expeditions definitely should help. I mean, especially if you're doing it on a full team, because you're only going to have to do some of the work. Let's see. So I was following the train. I guess I'm off the train tracks for some reason. I know it's because I left the train tracks, but still. Wasn't something I planned to do. Wasn't paying attention. Have Bloody Tesla been using your auto axe in expeditions? You'll switch to Tesla rifle. Definitely, even if you use a auto axe for the whole expedition, before you get on the plane or on the thing, switch over to your fusion cell, whatever it is, whatever weapon you want. So switch over to a weapon that uses fusion cells. So at least at the end of the expedition, you'll get, it won't be a lot. I mean, it'll be probably a couple hundred, but still something. Create all spikes in exchange for, oh, that's true. The ammo converter is a good idea. Yeah, I always forget that thing exists. You could craft railway spikes for steel, you know, with just steel, and then you use the ammo converter to turn those into fusion cells. I mean, the exchange rate's terrible, but that's another idea for sure. See, everyone's so helpful. What do we get? Oh, tea time. Super helpful for a carnivore melee character. If you're on a team, you don't even need to kill the enemies to get ammo, just be nearby. Well, and that's the thing. Plus, I guess the main thing is you'll just be sharing the workload. You know, if you do it solo, like say you have to capture the shark's den, you have to kill everything. But if you're on a team of 4, you only have to kill 25% of the things, but you can still loot all of the enemies. So that's what I mean when I say, you know, be on a team. Is you'll be able to loot just as many things, but you'll use like 1/4 of the ammo that you were using. Unless you're a freeloader, then you could use none of the ammo and just run along and pretend like you're helping. That's always an option.
Boilers are heating up. I'm afraid the local...
Always Aspelin for sure. That's what you're doing to get fuel exchange spikes. Ammo factory. Yes, ammo factory and the other one. I mean, the legendary one is the ammo factory, and then ammo smith under that's under agility, right? Doesn't make sense, but it's under agility. And super duper. And you can always go to you know, you can do, if you had to go the crafting route, you might want to switch to a prime receiver. Well, I guess there's no prime receiver on that one. Because prime ammo you can craft in higher amounts, but I guess the carbine doesn't have prime, right? So I'm just gonna protect this one. You shall not pass. Goddess of Winter joined the team. Ooh, wow. Thank you, we're your majesty, your holiness. You shall not pass. You can destroy the other ones, just not this one. Festering bloatfly. Ugh. Although for I know, someone else could be here. I don't know. Someone else could be here and I wouldn't see them, so I don't know. Although that one's gonna go. I'm just refusing to run back and forth. I'm just gonna protect this one. That's all you need is one. So I can get my, I think this one will give me 2 modules, I think. Maybe it'll only give me 1. Oh, Stingwing. Should definitely save the meat. This is one of those ones I should have, what's the meat perk. Butcher's Bounty. I should have that equipped for this one. In fact, why don't I? Oh, I only have rank 1. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good enough. Oh, well. Could do and wait until the expedition's about to end and jump for the reward. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Probably don't do that, but yeah. I mean, I like doing expeditions, so like I normally would do them. I just don't like doing them on stream. I don't think they make for the best viewing, personally. Plus, it's very hard because I don't like to go in and freeload the thing. Like I actually like to do stuff. And it makes it very hard to watch the chat. So if I was doing expeditions over and over again and actually contributing, keeping up with chat can be kind of tough. And I just don't want to do that. I feel like when you have played for a little while, crafting ammo is pretty effective if you want to get large amounts. Ammo Smith and Legendary Perk plus Super Duper. Yeah, a lot, for sure. I mean, especially if you have Fallout First and you can stockpile, you know, lead and copper and or whatever, you know, whatever you're making. I mean, this character doesn't use ammo for the most part, so I just pick up everything. Plus, you know, because it's melee, high strength means a lot of carry weight. Am I the only, I think I'm the only person, am I the only person here? I guess I'm the only person here, all right, cool. I've never, although I'm hearing shooting, so I'm thinking maybe I'm not. Score, oh, did the nuke go? I didn't even know there was a nuke. No wonder nobody's here. I didn't realize the nuke had dropped. When did I miss it? Was I fast traveling or something? All right. Let's just go there. I wasn't even paying attention. Jeez. No wonder nobody else showed up. They're like, what are you going there for, dummy? We got a nuke. That's where the action is. Oh, it put me right here. That's good. Where is she? Oh, she's landing. Perfect. Perfect timing for me. I mean, she's definitely squishy. I mean, you can get pretty decent number for a weapon that's not... This is probably not the best weapon for her. During double mutations, you'll farm daily ops and go from 2,500 plasma to over 10k an hour. Yeah. Yeah, plasma cartridges are crazy in terms of the drop rate. I wish, I mean, honestly, I wish, because that's actually what I would want to use on this character, because I'd mentioned before that I want to turn this into a hybrid build, where I'm running melee, and then as a secondary thing, I'm doing like an automatic pistol. And I would love it to be a plasma pistol, but the AP cost is just so bad that it just doesn't make any sense. I'd shoot like 2 shots and then I'd be out of AP. So, yeah. So that's why I'm using ultralight laser instead. Because 10 AP cost is a lot better than 24 AP. I guess Goddess of Winter didn't want to be on my team for whatever reason. Double mutations is actually good too because you actually can get double the modules. So it can be a really good module farm as well. But sometimes you get stuck with like crappy mutations. I thought I heard a thingy. Go mining for lead and copper in the ash heap. Yeah. Yeah, the same place, like especially where if you've ever collected blight soup, in the areas where there's lots of blight, there's actually lots of copper nodes as well. Copper's hard though. I mean, even this, because I actually put a lot of effort into copper at one point. It is hard to accumulate a lot of copper. It's just one of those things. It's a lot, you know, accumulating a lot of lead is much easier than copper. I mean, it's not possible, but it's more difficult. Have I tried the Gauss pistol since the explosive rework? I did. The range is too short. I want a run and gun type weapon that's automatic. I've tried to like the gas pistol. It's okay. I don't love it. It has such a bad range. If the range was better. He was headless. Is this somebody's? No, that's somebody's dump bag. You have a mod on the Nexus that turns the nodes to turbines for easy. Oh, okay. And there's the glowing ore one is another one. I know that's one that people have used before. I honestly wish the ultrasight or the what is it? Excavator armor. I wish that it had a mod or just it was a set bonus that actually lets you. Was I close? I was close enough. I wish it had a set bonus that actually made ore glow. That would make so much sense. I mean, it is a mining armor after all. It's like I'm gonna go mine ore, it'll give me extra yield and it'll make the ore glow. I think that'd be great. Bunch of copper veins on top of the mountain in the Harbor's Freight Tunnel. Oh yes, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. There's a bunch over near, the part where you go for the Roses quest, where the tape is. Solomon's Pond, there's a bunch over there as well. There's quite a few, but I mean, it's a lot of that. It's like you have to go around gathering ore, and I mean, there's phones. Like really nothing yields a lot of copper. The souvenirs are okay, but you can only farm those in one place. So, yeah, farming copper, it takes a lot more work than other things. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Griffin. It gives you quadruple yield. Each arm, it's like each arm adds to it, so it's like quadruple yield. So I think it's quadruple, right? I think. And all you needed was the arms. You didn't even need the armor. You could just have the excavator arms on another set and it would work. Which seems kind of weird, but it's a thing. Did that die? Stuff is still shooting and all that. All right. Let's scrap what we want to scrap. I'll go to this one since that one's kind of occupied. I think your mod also has the map for the deposit locations. Oh, cool. Does it overlay? Like, does it overlay on the regular map? So if I pull up the map, it'll actually show me. Set bonuses carry weight. Yeah, set bonuses carry weight, but then you get a bonus for mining as well. But it'd be nice if it showed you the ore. I mean, that's what it is, right? Let's do that one. Medics is good. Oh, I added hunters. Whoop-de-doo. Vat hit chance is good. Overeaters is always welcome. Let's see this. I have so much meat now because the butcher's bounty. Oh, someone's down. I got you. Maybe. Somebody, whoever you are. Oh, Blade. All right. I'm gonna go over here again. Since we had another nuke and it would have killed everything, let's see if maybe we'll get an Earl this time. Oh wait, is this? No, that's not still going. Yes, overlay. That's actually pretty good. That's a good mod then, right? You just pull it up and it'll show you where the ore is on the map. Fast travel to it. But I mean, so basically that's what it amounts to. How do you feed that weapon? Effort. A lot of effort to feed that weapon. We have. All right, so we've got this guy. I don't see any babies in here. Scorched Mold Miner Dredger. Yeah, he's just that. Yeah, there's no babies in here, so whatever. I'll rescue the babies. He can take care of himself. I'm gonna turn into a glowing one. Let's see. Right, yeah. Going to launch another nuke. All right, Shadow Play. Launch another nuke. Launch away. I have a countdown for some reason. I don't know why. It says I'm in danger. Come on, go. There we go. Los Cavanos. Hello, hello. But it would make sense, right? If you had the excavator, it's a mining set, and it made... okay, let's just do... Otherwise, I'm going to burn through everything. I don't want to burn through all my stim packs. Do it that way. Let's see. No, that goes in here. And let's sell all the meat I don't care about, which is most of it. Ant meat, glowing meat, Mirelurk meat, dog meat, mutant hound meat, radaway meat, radroach meat. I'll cook the brain and I'll just cook the brain. And maybe the stingwing meat. I can cook a stingwing stew. There we go. Ooh, hunters. I'd sell that, but I'm going to sell that. I don't want hunters. Never going to use hunters. I bought a serum plan today, so my caps are greatly diminished. All right, so we've got... Oh, I probably can't... Yeah, I can't do the stingwing stew because I don't have potatoes, right? I need potatoes for that. Let's go... Where was I wandering? What's that? Fly swatter. First of all, let's get rid of that. And what did I have on that? Concentrated fire and tank killer 2, I think. Yeah. He's got something somewhere. What's he doing? I don't know what Michael's doing or who he's signaling to. So, yeah. Let's go here. Enclave. It's very snappy. Very, yeah. They're very fashionable. Oh, Michael left. Thanks for launching, Michael. Thanks for playing. Let's see. I need 2 potatoes. Those bowls are so annoying. There we go. This should be... There we go. Stingwing stew. Good perception food. All right. Where was I wandering? I don't even remember where I was. Did I put down a tent? That's the question. I did. All right. I did put down a tent. All right. Losing track of what I'm doing. The random encounter thing hasn't really gone... hasn't been all that interesting today, I will say. Sometimes it is. Sometimes you find kinds of cool encounters. Sometimes it's like this, and you just don't find much. So we are headed down. Yep, there's the White Spring over there. So we'll go down. Well, I guess we're going to go through the ghouls, so that'll be fine. I remember early on, those ghouls. When I first started, ghouls were terrifying because they would hit you and they would do so much rad damage, and I didn't use blocker because I thought, well, I don't want to have block in the game. I didn't realize it was this passive perk. That's something I keep waiting to happen. You know, wait a minute. Oh, they're on the tracks. That's why I can't see the tracks. I keep waiting for blocker to change. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. I hope it doesn't. But it wouldn't surprise me if blocker gets changed to actually have to block in order to get the thing. Wow, okay, that wasn't fair. I made the jump and then I got screwed. Whatever. Because blocker is so good. And it also does damage reduction, and it feels like they want to go away from damage reduction. Because, you know, like Lone Wanderer doesn't do damage reduction anymore. It just gives you resistance. So it kind of feels like that is the direction of the game, but I don't know what that would do for Overeaters if they ever did that. I mean, Overeaters obviously wouldn't, you know, would lose it, you know, would lose a lot. And I'm just speculating. Hunter equals hunt players. Yeah. Although Hunter just equals, yeah, animal bonus, but don't really need that. I mean, don't really need much, right? I'm using an assassin's weapon and things are dying okay. There's a big end of dungeon boss loot crate. Isn't this is the spot where the bank is, right? Where they're, yeah, it's in here. There's like a bunch of safes and stuff. I don't think there's anything good in here though. Right? Is there a bunch of safes somewhere? Maybe up a level, or is it right here? I think maybe it's up, right? Or is it in another part? No. Where are the safes? Or are they down below? Or are they in another? Oh, they're over here. They're in another part of the thingy. Not in here. Hello. Hello to you. Welcome. Welcome to all my ghoul fans. Maybe, oh, there we go. There's all the safes. Oh, there's something. The former bank manager, maybe? I don't know. So we've got, is that one? Are any of these even openable? There's that one. Is there just one that's openable? That can't be right. 2. Oh, and there's ones over here too, right? Oh. 3. Oh, there's 3. Oh, this one's level 0. I can auto-click that. Meat hook. All right. Why not? In the basement. Assassins hunt players. Yeah, that's what this is. This is assassins hunt players. I'm just hunting whatever. Random encounters, and whatever I encounter, the idea is to chop them up. And I've mostly done that. And then Friday, we'll be able to start a new character, which I'm looking forward to, by the way. I think I've got it nailed down what I want to do. I figured out all the, for the most part, anyway. As figured out as it's going to be. It's going to be a level 20. And originally I was planning to do it as a level 20, or as a melee character, as Slugger, just because it's strength, and that's what I'll be using heavy guns. But I decided to start out as Commando because my goal is going to be to get to level 50 as quickly as I can, and I think Commando will be better for tagging purposes. So yeah, I'm going to start out as Commando, take level 20 Commando, and just try to get to 50 as quickly as I can. And levels will be important. I'm going to plan to spend all the gold on lunchboxes and just try and level that character as much as I can so I can get as much legendary perkness as I can do. And try and get as good as I can get for a raid. Another, giant slot machine. That is a big slot machine. How much does it cost? 100 caps. Screw that. I'm not gambling. And there's a bowl. If this, and unfortunately, this doesn't count as a costume, which I don't know why. I guess there's not a lot of random counters on the tracks. Let's see. Where does this this will take me all the way to, Charlie, and then over there. The road is, maybe the road would be better. I think the road might be better. There doesn't seem to be a lot of random encounters on railroad tracks. At least not so far. At least here we have the potential to use hack and slash and aggro all of White Spring. That's always exciting. Oh, we got another coming up. We have another event in like 30 seconds. Hopefully it'll be eviction notice. Something. I don't think I've got a single really good event. I mean, One Violent Night's okay. But for the most part, well, let's see what else we get. We had Most Wanted, which is okay. So I've had some okay events, but I haven't had anything amazing outside of the boss events, which they're not necessarily amazing, but give me an eviction notice. I mean, I kind of got screwed getting, what was the one I got twice? Got something twice. Hey, look at that. See, all you have to do is ask and you shall receive. There we go. I bet the server fills up now. Been having the luckiest day with drops. You're afraid to stop playing. Calibrated jackpot, bunch of... Oh, you got the jackpot, like the Savage Divide jackpot? Bunch of legendary mods, but your pet mole rat is MIA. Rip. Rat? Oh, wow. That's cool. Sounds lucky. All right, I'm going to open lunchboxes here. Wait, maybe I'll wait until the event is going. Wait until there's some people. Oh, we got to find a repair. All right, so someone has triggered it already, so here we go. Get this going. You're in a silo right now. We'll just leave. It'll complete on its own. If you're in the launch control room, I would say just leave. By the time you get back, it'll be ready. Am I not hitting that? I don't know. You don't have to babysit it, even if all the robots go, because all they do is speed up progress. So it'll still go with yeah, it'll still go. So just leave it and then you can go back in, and by the time the event's over, it'll probably be ready to go. Got my tagging weapon going. All right, I'm gonna open some lunch boxes now. That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, hopefully you're in the side. I mean, if you're not in the main room, then I wouldn't even worry about it. I would just leave anyway. All right, that should be all of them, right? That should be 4. There we go. All right. Ready. Now the trick is hopefully I can tag something. Hopefully that's the plan. Hopefully I can tag something. If not, at least everyone else gets a bonus. Or my teammates. I only have one teammate though. Tag that one, and where's the other one? All right, no, I was too slow with that one. Two out of 3, I guess 2 out of 3 is something. It's okay. Forgot people in Overwatch are sweaty, especially in casual mode. Is it a try-hard situation? You get a lot of try-hards, or what? Problem with the full server is you get people that are, it's hard to get tags on things here. Maybe? Ooh, I got tags. All right, there we go. It's a good tagging weapon, although this thing is not, 21 ammo capacity is so low. I'm thinking maybe quad is better. I mean, at least with plasma, I'd have 27 rounds, but the AP cost is too high. So I may be thinking that a quad is the way I want to go with this, since a lot of the reason for it will be tagging. So, I mean, if I have to tag more than 3 things, I'm just out of luck. People are tryhards and toxic in Overwatch. Even teammates can be toxic towards you. Well, that doesn't sound like a fun game. I mean, I'd rather play a friendly game like this, where everyone just loves everyone else and nobody ever does anything that I don't like. Ever. I mean, I've never heard anything about other games being friendlier than this one. That's one thing I will say. I mean, I've heard all kinds of things. This game does this better, this game does this better. But I've never heard another game, oh, the community in that other game is better than this one. Never heard that. Surprised Missile Silo has robot crew that happens if someone hacks them. Oh, what happens if someone hacks them? I don't think they're hackable. Kind of meant to be like IRL user dead man switch where they have an auto system that launches. No, well, the way it works is well, basically all they do is speed up the launch. Like if you don't have a launch crew, it'll still progress. It just is extremely slow. So I was misplaced when that happened. So if you leave and all the robots get killed, it'll still progress the launch. USSR not user. Oh, okay. I'll be glad when I can get my covert scout and I get some jetpack action. Although I don't know, half the time jetpacks just do all kinds of funny things anyway. Definitely helps with maneuverability. Is that it's an ultrasight laser. Yeah, it's an ultrasight laser, anti-armor, critical damage, reduced AP. It's one that I had in the stash for another character and I just moved it over. Yeah, I had it, so what I use it. It's not necessarily the preferred role or even the preferred weapon, but it's what I had. Can I ask what you do to reduce the weight of arrows? I use ammo smith, or no, grenade. Bandolier. Bandolier reduces the weight of arrows. That's what I do. If this game didn't have PvP restrictions, the player base would definitely be toxic. I'm sure. I mean, I heard all kinds of things about, what was it? What was the mode that they had? What was it called? Hardcore mode or whatever, that when they had that alternate server, people would just spawn, they just spawn it or camp where people spawned in and killed them. I heard that was a thing. Kareem, hello, hello. Which gun is that? Oh, Mel. Hello, hello. Yeah, it does work with arrows, yes. Which sale? The legendary vendor sale starts on Thursday. Minerva's here. Minerva's at Atlas, so that she's here. But yeah, the legendary vendor sale is Thursday. Oh, I got a hit on a thing, so that's exciting. Hit on that thing, hit on that thing. Oh, hit on that thing, maybe? Oh, and there's another one over here. Somewhere, maybe. Something was shooting, oh well. Hey Scott, welcome. Do I plan on making a ghoul character using the one you have now? I will, well, for the stream, I will make a ghoul character for sure. I'll probably convert an existing character. I don't know for sure. I mean, I'll have to see what it looks like, obviously. But I will have a ghoul character. I mean, I do have an empty character slot on my main account. So if I don't want to convert one of my main characters, I will make a ghoul character. It's separate, but I do plan to do a ghoul playthrough. In fact, I was planning to do one before they announced it. You know, that it was going to be a thing. And so I put it off. I was planning just to make a ghoul character. But now that I can do, you know, now that we'll be able to do it, I'll do a stream character. That'll be like I'll probably do that right away. When that update hits, I'll probably start it like the next stream. Well, not modules, just weapons and armor. But yes, all weapons, all armor, power armor is 25% off, but not modules or bolt steel. That stuff never goes on sale. Let's all do a ghoul character together. It will happen anyway. Everyone will be a ghoul for a while. I mean, that's what you'll see most of the time, I think. This thing actually works pretty well, even though my perception is like nothing. It still works pretty well for tagging. For tagging purposes, for killing purposes, not so much. I think Bethesda wanted a specific kind of PvP and the griefers wanted a different thing. They tried to limit the griefing, but the rest of the community didn't bite. Yeah. I mean, it just doesn't jive. Like for the people who are like the Fallout, like the Fallout fans, I think the traditional Fallout fan, they just have no interest in PvP. They want multiplayer, but they wanted multiplayer so they could play with their friends, not multiplayer so they could kill their friends. And I think that was kind of the disconnect there. Just a guess though. They should bring back the survival mode. That was what it was called, where you level up quicker but take your characters. I would like. I mean, honestly, I wish there was a survival setting on. Oh, they're way up there. I wish there was a survival setting for like private servers even. I mean, even if it was just a private server thing, I would like to have that option where you can dial up things, make them harder. You just can't make them easier. You can make them harder, but you can't make them easier. And then that way you can progress. But they tried to have some kind of PvP in the game. It just got ruined by people making one-shot builds. Well, yeah, I mean, there's just so many ways to glitch it and become invincible. It just doesn't work. I mean, that was so great about Nuclear Winter, right? Because everyone started with nothing, and you start off at equal footing every time. If you know, as long as you don't have a cheater in there once in a while. But I mean, that's what made it so good. Everyone started off with nothing, and all that mattered was your experience and what you learned. And you learned where things were, and you got better, you know, skill-wise. I mean, I thought Nuclear Winter was perfect, but yeah, I don't think that's ever coming back. There's enough FPS games. This is unique. Oh, this is such a unique game. I definitely wouldn't want to turn it into something else. I mean, I like Nuclear Winter a lot, but I don't want PvP in this. Like, I want my adventure mode to be adventure mode. I want to fight the wasteland, not the other players. Better be nice to us ghoul friends. Absolutely. I'll be a ghoul too. That'll be the plan. But I don't know, because initially it kind of looked from the perk cards they've shown that maybe, do we have another, nope. That looks like maybe melee. It actually might be really suitable for melee, because there's a perk card that removes stagger, which sounds amazing, like no stagger at all. So I don't know. I mean, there's going to be, so what I heard, the last thing I saw was an interview with John Rush, and he said there's 32 new perks, 30 regular perks, and 2 legendary perks. So we're gonna get new legendary perks that are ghoul specific, which is cool. I don't know what they are, but that's cool. Going to call ghoul players zombies and human players smooth skin. Hey, smooth skin. Ah, ghoul. Oh, all kinds. Got tag and stuff up here. Yeah, even the limited amount of tagging, I burned through like 100 fusion cells. A nuke? Oh, all right, I guess we got bonus content. I'll get there eventually. Eventually. I gotta do some looting. I guess I'll just scrap everything this time. Oh, so much stuff. All right. Plop a tent down somewhere so I can do the thing. I hate that sound book though, it drives me nuts. And it's always here. This event is always just pound, pound, pound. And I want to get away from here as quick as I can. All right, I know I can put a tent down right here-ish. There we go. All right, we're just gonna scrap everything. Hopefully we don't scrap something that's amazing, but obviously nothing that's 1 star will be amazing. Come on. You can do it. Come on, come on. Ugh. I mean, I like the extra click. It helps you, but when you're trying to go quickly, it sucks. The extra confirmation screen, you know? And I'll just hope that I got everything. Oh, I can actually fast travel. All right, hang on. I added lucky. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go down here. So we're in the event. So the ghoul has to be a cannibal? Yeah, I don't think so. Thought they fixed that bug. Well, no. I don't think that bug's ever gonna get fixed. Let's go plop a tent down over here. And continue the scrapping. So that way I'm just here. Man, I've gotten a lot of legendary mods. I mean, I haven't learned any, but I've picked up a lot of loose mods today. So that's something. I don't know that there's been a lot of mods that I'm interested in, but I have added a lot of mods. Suppressors is one effect I have not learned on any character. I unlocked Hardened. That's not exciting. I don't really care about that. Oh geez, I scrapped a good or an interesting. Oh, okay. Tagged. I scrapped an interesting harpoon gun. I didn't realize it was anti-armor, faster weapon speed, reduced AP. I would never have used it though. You can locate the audio file for the fire starter weapon. You can silence it, make a mod. If you make a mod for that, I will download it and install it. And post it everywhere I go. and say, hey, download this awesome mod. Ass jerky. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Super Beetle. Hello, hello. Yay, Nocturnal. Wait, yes, exactly. Come out, come out, come out and play. Imagine if the Ghoul update adds ass jerky. No. I don't want to imagine that. Let's see, can I cripple that wing? No, you need cripple perks to do that. And I don't have any cripple perks. I don't have my shotgun, so maybe it'll land someday. If it doesn't, I'll just be standing here waiting. I'm here to entertain, Lauren. That's it. Someone shoot the arm. That's not the one. Right here. This is the one. Oh, it landed. Where are you? Nope. What's worse is when it staggers you when you're running at it and then it flies away. Leveled up. Nice. All right. That's all I cared about. Ah. Is that one diet? No. That one's dead. I'm just here. Oh, look at all this stuff on the ground. So much. There's probably so much loot from 3 things. Well, I mean, we started off weak, but I mean, having an eviction notice at the end. Didn't we have an eviction notice at the end last stream too? Seems like I did. Ghoul in the show mentions ass jerky. Yeah. You know, that's the. I wouldn't even care what it was. If you renamed pizza and kept it exactly as it was, but called it ass jerky instead, I would never eat pizza again. Just not gonna eat anything with that name. Stagger is the worst. Should be staggered by a ghoul when you're wearing power armor. Yeah. I mean, the worst is really annoying is when you get staggered and you're wearing power armor and a scorch just comes up and hits you. Like, it doesn't even have a weapon, it just hits you and it staggers you. It's like, I'm wearing power armor, bitch. That shouldn't happen. But it does. And it's very frustrating. When he eats the other ghoul. This is just chaos. Between all the loot from the previous, you know, all the dead things from the previous events. Kind of surprised my armor hasn't broken with all the stuff we've done. That's one thing I will say about playing melee. Your armor breaks a lot more often. It takes a lot of abuse. I'm not really seeing a lot of spookies. There's been some, but not a ton. And when we have all the players, it's like I see someone moving. It's like, nah, it's just a player. It's not a creature. Like the alien disintegrator has unique firing sound. I like the alien disintegrator. I think it's pretty fun, and it's decent. I mean, it sounds really cool. I like the VATS weapons that track, right? So you can actually have it, you know, like curved projectiles and stuff. Come this way. Come this way. I just want to get this one closer to where everyone is so more people can loot it as possible. Until someone decides to start shooting it from a distance, and I'm not, you know, that's it. Bloody crossbow. Oh, do we win? Did the event? Oh, we won. All right. I guess it's over. Big pile of stuff. Right? I think yep. We finished the event. All right, cool. Let's deposit my flux. We don't want to lose that, even though I never use it. My modules and all that. And let's find a peaceful spot. We are going to end things right here. So Friday will be, Friday will be the new character. So we're going to do a stream character. What? Really? Really? Who pushed that? Whoever pushed that, you suck. Anyway, so Friday will be a new character. We'll be creating a stream character, or a raid character, not a stream character, a raid character. And that'll be the plan, to do raids when they come. And I'll be starting at level 20, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, happy Halloween to you, Hermos, too. So yeah, everyone, thank you very much for joining me today. And thanks to all the people who contributed financially. Thank you very much for that. And have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your week.